everyone. Konbanwa, wherever you are in the world. I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro at your service. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to Demon Warrior Bio, Counter of Sheep, Boshwa, Optronic, Simon, Nimby. Welcome, welcome. Hello, T&D. How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh. Everyone quoting like all of the Fate stuff. Oh my goodness. I have well, I don't know. I could tell you a bunch or I could tell you very little depending on what you want to know about I guess my journey into Fate so far. I'll keep you all updated. If you're new on the whole, I guess Honkai Star Rail was one thing, but also Fate and me starting my journey into the Fate series. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Monsters. Hello, Mr. Jack. Welcome in. Nice. You're building a Renaissance costume. Wait, that's cool. I've always wanted to put together a really cool costume like that. I feel like the Renaissance costumes are always so, like, elaborate. And they're always so, like, varied, I guess. So I wonder what kind of, like, Renaissance costume. The Fate lore goes places. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you don't know what we're doing here today, we're going to be finishing the Trailblaze Continuance Mission, which is a collaboration with Fate. Specifically, I think Fate Stay Night, which I will not be talking to you all about today. I did not start watching Fate Stay Night. I watched a different Fate series, and I'll tell you all why. But if you're not familiar with Honkai Star Rail, the Trailblaze Continuances, or I guess these missions that are called Trailblaze Continuances, are kind of like in-between stories of the main Trailblaze missions, which are the main story missions. So I guess the Trailblaze Continuances are kind of like interludes between the major chapters. So this time around, it's a collaboration with Fate. Specifically Fate Stay Night. Because as I've learned watching the Fate anime that I did, it is rather different. For those who don't know, I did mention last time, we're gonna start off today's stream with a lot of yapping. I hope you all know that before we finish off the story. I started off watching Fate Stay Night. Sorry. I did not watch Fate Stay Night, even though that's what the collaboration is about. I started watching Fate Zero. And the reason why I watched Fate Zero is because a long time ago, I think I asked one of my friends who likes the Fate series, and I was like, okay, shoot, I'll try it. Like, tell me where you think I should start. I'll give it a shot. And my friend was like, oh, try Fate Zero. I guess because it was like on Crunchyroll. I don't know. For whatever reason, my friend had recommended me Fate Zero at the time. And I gave the first episode. I tried watching the first episode, but for whatever reason, I couldn't finish it. I think it was because I sat down with some snacks, thinking it'd be like a show, like, oh, great, I can, like, sit down and, like, eat my dinner or, you know, snack on some stuff while I watch. But then, like, I hit the worm pit part of the first episode, and I was like, no, I can't watch this right now with my snacks. And then I never got around to picking it back up. So it had forever stayed in my backlog. Fast forward to now, with the Fate collab, and I was like, when we were streaming it last week, I was like, wait, maybe I should give it a chance. You all kind of gave me the rundown on the basics of the lore and stuff during stream last week. And I figured, like, with this sort of, like, base information, I should be able to more easily parse what's going on as I jump back into Fate Zero. So I feel like it really did help. I feel like having a basic understanding of what a Holy Grail war is, how it works, all the master and servant stuff, I think really allowed me to get a grasp of everything. I will say this, though, I'm not done. I thought I was going to be able to finish, I believe it's 24 episodes. I thought I'd be able to finish all 24 episodes in the week in between these streams. But I think last week it was like Wednesday that I did the Fate stream. But I have a secret project session on Wednesday, so I couldn't schedule a stream for that Wednesday, or I guess this Wednesday. So I ended up streaming this a lot sooner. than I expected. Yeah. Oh, question mark. There is a thing that I'm doing for a secret project this week, so I couldn't do it at the same time. Welcome in, Shiki! Thank you for the raid on the YouTube side. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you all a chance to get settled as I welcome you all in and get you all caught up to speed. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. For those who are new here, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro at your service. And today we're playing Honkai Star Rail, but we're doing the Fate Stay Night collaboration event with Honkai Star Rail. Shiki, or I guess if she had to raid and run, does anyone know if Shiki is a Fate fan? I want to know. Like, I want to know what I'm working with here. Like, I want to know if the Raiders audience is also familiar with Fate. I'm totally new to it. I've never really gotten into it. You doubt it? I'll ask her. You're pretty sure she was a big fan? You know, I could ask her. I don't know why I can't just ask her. Okay, let's see. Cheeky. Are you a Fate fan? Like Fate Zero and all that stuff. But welcome in. We're about to do that. We're about to do the collaboration event, or rather finish it. We did start it last week, but worry not, I can catch you all up to speed when we get started. But I'm starting off today with a little bit of a yapping session because I was convinced by the Archangels to pick Fate back up after I had tried the first episode a long time ago of Fate Zero. So unfortunately, the event for the Honkai Star Rail collaboration, I believe, is based off of Fate Stay Night. So I still don't understand it to that degree, but I started Fate Zero. I think I'm about like 17, 18 episodes in. It's pretty interesting so far. I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience, and then we'll jump in. Who's my favorite character in Zero so far? Okay, this is actually the thing I wanted to talk about first. I want to talk about a favorite pair of characters, because I'm assuming, you know, master-servant pair. I guess my favorite character is the servant of this pair. But honestly, I really like the pair. Their dynamic is really fun. Favorite character would probably be Ryder. But I love the Waver Ryder pair because they're so funny. It's sad because they're my favorite pair, but I know they're probably not gonna win. Judging, I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna go down to like Saber or, well, not Lancer anymore because I just watched the episode. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I don't know. Spoiler alert, by the way. I will be talking about Fate Zero. I literally just watched the episode where Lancer and his master died. Yikes. So, I know Waver and Ryder are probably not going to be the winning pair, but part of me wishes and hopes and believes that they would in another universe, maybe. And Mateus, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. I warned you about getting into Fate. It's just well, the thing is, I don't know if I'll ever play the games. I'm just watching the anime right now. Whenever I, am working on something, I'll have it on in the background or whatnot. Oh my gosh. You figured I would like that pair? They're just so silly. They're so, like... I loved the moment where, like, they had a heart-to-heart. And he was like, of course I'd want to pair up with an idiot. Like, yeah, it's like, okay, Ryder, that's not really... But I think that heart-to-heart, like, was very much appreciated. For sure. Oh my gosh. Did I watch Apocrypha? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Apocrypha is. Again, I'm like total newbie to Fate stuff. Like, I literally just started watching Fate Zero. Oh my gosh. Okay, another thing that I was thinking about while I was watching. I get so confused sometimes. And I guess, I don't know if this is a character design thing or maybe it's because I haven't been paying much attention. But sometimes I get so confused between Kiritsugu and Kirei, Kotomine. They look very similar. But I know they're like not the same. Oh my gosh. It's something about like the spiky, well, not spiky, but like the dark, brooding, like male protagonist in black is kind of like confusing to differentiate between the two. So I found myself in the early episodes of Fate Zero being like, wait, I'm confused. Why is Kiritsugu? I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense now. Oh my gosh. They don't look similar at all. Well, I don't know. It's just like they have similar. Well, I guess it's because their names both start with K, and then they both are like clad in black. That I kind of in the first few episodes I was like, wait, I'm a little confused. But I get it. I understand how everything works now. I knew, because I don't remember which episode this happens, but oh my gosh, what's the blonde guy's name? The Gilgamesh guy. I knew that there was gonna be some weird thing where he would get a new master. I don't know, I called it. I was like, them two like interacting a lot. I was like, I know they're gonna have some sort of like thing. I don't know. Another thing I thought was, sorry, I'm very stream of consciousness. I didn't write anything down. I'm just gonna like mention things as I think of them. I was just gonna say that I completely forgot. I think it's really interesting that the church is in charge of the Holy Grail War. And like, it seems to me, because how I understand it is that like the church is kind of like the overseer of the Holy Grail War, and then like, I don't know specifically his title. I apologize if that's important, I forgot. But like the archdeacon or like the archbishop or whatever of the church is like the kind of like the overseer of the whole thing. I think it's really interesting that he can kind of like, I guess, change things willy-nilly. Because I remember at one point, he was like, okay, guys, we're gonna have a bounty out on Castor because he was breaking the rules and people are finding about the Holy Grail War. So anyone who can take out Castor can get these, whatchamacallit, the command seals. And I think that's a really interesting dynamic because can't someone just be like, or it can be somebody else, or it can be the church itself. Like, imagine the church is like, oh, if you give us a bunch of money, we'll just give you a bunch of command seals. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's any sort of rule against the church and the overseer from, like, being swayed by people or groups or organizations to sway the Holy Grail War a certain way. And I don't know if that's like a thing later on in this show or like in a different Fate series, but I thought that was really interesting. That was the case. I feel like there's a lot of interesting like ways that like rules could be used and abused, if that makes sense. But I guess that's what makes each Fate series interesting. Is how people like interpret the rules and find ways around them, I guess. Another thing I thought that was really interesting. Oh, I wish I wrote this down. I was just thinking about it when I went on my tirade about how you can kind of... Well, I guess that's the whole point about like a battle royale thing. You kind of play a lot of mind games, right? Oh my gosh! Speaking of mind games, oh my gosh! Like when... Oh my gosh, I keep getting their names mixed up. I'm pretty sure... Who was the one who killed... It's Kiritsugu, because he's the one who's allied with Maya, right? Sorry, I get Kiritsugu and Kire Kotomine mixed up by name and by visual. So, doubly so. I get very confused. But anyway, Kiritsugu's the one who's allied with Maya. And Kiritsugu is married to Iris. And Kiritsugu's the one who's the master to Saber. Do I have that correct? Me, like 18 episodes in and I'm still not sure. That was a crazy mind game with the whole like, I can't kill you. As soon as he said that, as soon as he was like, I'm forbidden to kill you or your wife or whatever, I knew immediately, I was like, somebody else is gonna do it. Somebody else he knows is gonna be the one to kill Lancer and his master. And lo and behold, it was Maya. I knew it! I was like, I knew they're gonna play some sort of mind game there. Yeah, I don't know, random stuff here and there. I think overall, I'm not really like a battle royale enjoyer. I feel like I don't find as much enjoyment out of like strategy games in combat. I'm more of like a, ooh, very cool animation or like exciting Sakuga. You know, when it comes to combat and battle, So I feel like I can't appreciate as much of the, like, war and battle strategy and stuff. I think the mind games and such, I feel like I've been more, I guess, perceptive to. Like, I've been like, oh, yeah, like, I see what's going on. One thing that I thought I was personally, like, me personally, my personal experience in viewing this, I was rather uncomfortable with the fact that there was so much, like, children dying as an aspect of it. Like, I understand that, like, it's war and stuff happens and, like, children dying as a result of that war. That makes sense. It's a dark, gritty anime. Like, I wasn't, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a topic that they touched upon. But I feel like and this isn't necessarily a critique of the show. This is, again, just my personal, like, I was uncomfortable by this. And this is by no means trying to make a statement on how you all enjoyed the series or not. But I was like, did I really need to see a kid's head get crushed by the enemy for you all to make the point that this is a very dark and gritty war? I feel like there was a little too much, like, on-screen child death. I found myself going, oh, like, looking away from the screen all the time. We're talking about Fate Zero for the Raiders on the Twitch side. I just recently found out that it's Urobuchi who wrote the Fate series, or as my friend had so affectionately called Urobuchi, the Uro Butcher. So I was like, oh, great, that makes sense. But yeah, for those who are just reading in, I just started getting into Fate because of the Honkai Star Rail collaboration. Not Fate Stay Night, like the collaboration. I started with Fate Zero. Yeah, no, I get the visceral reaction is what they wanted. Just as a personal thing, I felt like sometimes I was like, oh, I can't watch. So, yeah. Because for me, and again, everyone has different, like, levels of being able to consume media like that. For me, it's like, I'll just turn away. You know what I mean? Like, I get that children dying is gonna happen in, like, a dark, gritty war story. For me, it was just like, oh, this is just too much to stomach, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I think overall, though, it's interesting. Like, the overall show. I mean, I'm still watching it. I would have stopped watching it if I wasn't too interested in it. I'm excited to see who will get the Grail in the end. I still think it's gonna be Saber and Kiritsugu. Like, it just, in my head, how I perceive the series is that, like, I've seen Saber a lot, so it probably means she's part of the winning team. I think it's really interesting that who is the one that's like, we don't care about the, like, winning, we just care about understanding the route. I think it's the master who is, like, associated with the church. Because the church because what I thought was really interesting is that, like, the church, or I guess, I don't know. I guess the church is just interested in, like, understanding the route. Because from my understanding, and my understanding is also including, like, me asking my friend who likes Fate to explain things to me. After, like, I watch an episode, I was like, okay, I'm a little confused by that. But I think it's interesting that, like, the Grail isn't really, like, associated with, like, a religion, I guess. Like, I thought, like, the church was, well, I don't know, maybe I'm misinterpreting this. I can't remember what the question was that I posed to my friend, but I don't know. Like, I think the line of thinking, or the goal of just trying to figure out the truth behind it, is interesting. I think, I don't know. I feel like I would be a similar way. Like, if I was stuck in the Holy Grail war, I wouldn't be interested in, like, winning. Like, I don't want to, like, kill people. I don't want to, like, win or something like that. I think I would be interested in knowing the truth behind the Grail. So I think that, like, whatchamacallit, that motive, I sort of, like, understood, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how it ends. I don't know know how many episodes or if it's like one season or two. Because when I checked on Crunchyroll, it said 24 episodes, but I don't know if that's like season 1 and then season 2. But I'm not done yet. Let's see. Let me check the episode number. It gives you Mirai Nikki vibes. I was like also okay with Mirai Nikki. Because again, I'm not really like a battle royale type enjoyer. I watched Future Diary. I wouldn't really put it in my... Because again, it's just not my cup of tea, right? For other people, that might be like their #1 favorite. But I'm just not a battle royale enjoyer generally. Like, that's not really what I seek out to watch. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've watched Future Diary though. But I like the fantasy aspect of this. I guess it feels more like fantasy than Future Diary. Because even though technically Future Diary has like the magical phone aspect to it, aside from that, everything's pretty much grounded in like real life, and they like go to school and things like that, or like some of the other diary users go to work and things like that. I like the more fantasy elements of this. I also like I'm assuming there's kind of like a urgency. I don't know if there's actually a time limit to the Holy Grail War. I'm assuming they kind of get over the years of Holy Grail Wars, they've kind of gotten an understanding of like how long the war is gonna last about. So, also, I think it's interesting that like they have like they created like a new city that like this like Fuyuki City is where the Holy Grail War occurs or whatever. I kept thinking about like random like edge cases of like, well, what happens if like, because the thing is like the masters are chosen randomly, question mark? Is that's generally correct, right? But apparently there's some things you can do to be more likely to become a master, because like you have people who know a lot about the Holy Grail War and like desperately want to be the Holy Grail War and have been working very hard to become a master for the Holy Grail War, right? But then you have like the random like serial killer guy who just happened to become from my understanding, maybe I wasn't paying attention, who just happened to be, you know, part of this. And then what happens if like because some people flew into Fuyuki City to like be part of the Holy Grail War. What if like some random person who knows nothing about the Holy Grail War, somewhere totally across this like the world, who has no means of traveling to Fuyuki City, gets chosen to be part of the Holy Grail War? What then? Because I'm assuming that like their servant has some knowledge of how the Holy Grail War works and is like, hey master, we gotta go to Fuyuki City to partake in the Holy Grail War. Masters need to perform a specific ritual to become a master and summon a servant. How did the serial killer guy become a master? How did that happen? Was he just like killing people willy-nilly and that happened to be the ritual? Yeah. That's what you've always wondered. How long could they just stay away from the city? Right? Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, because the servant... Because I'm assuming if the master's like, no, I don't want to do the Holy Grail War, the servant can, like, do their own thing. Right? Like, they don't have to follow their master's wishes. Normally, masters need to perform a summoning. Sometimes the ritual just becomes the connection to the servant. Oh, that's right. That's right. I think what happened is I was looking away too much. Because I will say this, a lot of the moments with the serial killer guy, I had to look away. So maybe I missed that part. Because I was like, oh, I can't watch. Oh, gosh. So that clarifies things. Okay. But like, yeah, what if you end up... Oh. I'm assuming there is still a way, though, to just be someone who, like, has no idea what's going on. And end up being chosen to be a master. I don't know. Masters generally have some connection to mage families. Interesting. Yeah. See, Fenrir, my eyes were closed. To be honest, to be fair, I think a lot of the moments where where it had to do with the serial killer guy, I was like, I can't watch what's happening on stream. So, or on screen, not stream. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I feel like it's been interesting so far. And I'll let you know, let you all know once I finish it, which will probably be soon. Because I'm like, what, 5 episodes away from the end or something like that? Oh my gosh. The best way to break it down if a character is chosen, they have some magical connection in some way. This is, sorry, random thought that I just remembered about my thoughts about Fate Zero. I originally thought, going into this, that a master and a servant both had to die in order for them to be taken out of the Holy Grail War. And so, for the first few episodes, I was really grappling with the fact that, like, oh my god, Waver has to die? I was like, no! Because I was like, okay, well, like, I know they're not gonna win. And then I was like, oh my god, if they're not gonna win, they're gonna die. And because it's just the servant that has to die, right? It doesn't have to be the master. It just has to be the servant. Please, I don't want Waver to die. Because I was like, as sad as, like, it's gonna be for Ryder to die, I feel like he gets it. You know, he's like, I'm either gonna win or I'm either gonna lose. And you know what? He has that sort of, like, the spirit of a warrior. And I feel like he understands that it's either win or die. You know, he knows how these things work. And he kind of went into it expecting that. But, I don't know. Not always, but sometimes the master is the easier target because you cut off the servant's monosaurs. Oh, I don't want Waver to die! I don't want Waver to die. Some masters have an easier time picking off a master than a servant. Oh my gosh, like with a serial killer guy? Yeah, he was just, okay, I thought his death was cuckoo crazy. Because he got sniped by, names, Kiritsugu? And I was like, yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna be standing there, yelling like a maniac, someone's gonna know that you're the guy who's controlling everything, you know what I mean? His death was really interesting too, how he was like, oh, wow. And he kind of like looked at his blood, was like, oh, wow. This is so beautiful. If I had known all this time that this beauty existed within me, I was like, oh my gosh. He's cuckoo crazy. But I'm assuming that the servants can live for a little longer past the master's death. They just can't live indefinitely, question mark? Because their mana source is cut off? Sorry, I'm catching up on messages. Oh, not messages. Chat. Well, I guess chat messages. I'm seeing what everyone has to say. Servants can say manifested a little while. Yeah. If they can find another mana source or contract with another master, they can. Yes, yeah. Like how Lancer was... Oh my god. What's her name? Salau? Oh my god. At first I was like, I can get behind supporting Kiritsugu as, like, the protagonist. You know, because he's probably gonna win because he has, like, the main character, like, Saber that I see everywhere as a servant. And then, like, I don't know, as the war continues, I'm like, does the end really justify the means? Like, he, like, blew up that whole, like, building full of innocent people, and then, like, Maya was just like, yeah, I'll just cut this girl's arm off. It's whatever. And, like, I don't know. It's crazy to me. That's why I'm like, Waver and Ryder! I'm a simple girl. What can I say? Yeah, it's really tough to get behind Kiritsugu. And what he's all about. It's rough. Yeah. Man. Gosh, lots of crazy stuff happened. Yeah, I watched Zero. Yeah. So like when they introduced Lancer, I was like, oh, he looks very different. Because, like, Saber looked more or less like how she does in the collab, so I'm assuming this is what she looks like in Fate Stay Night. But she looks a little different, I will say. Like, some of the outfit elements are a little different. But for the most part, I can recognize, oh yeah, that's Saber. But then I was like, who is this guy? And I was like, oh, that's Lancer. Okay, that's this series' Lancer. And then you know, as they introduced more characters, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is Fate Zero. Oh my gosh, I really like the fact that they wear like regular people clothes, or that they can wear regular people clothes if they so desire. I think Saber looks great in a suit. I think she looks fantastic in a black suit. I also feel like Ryder's outfit with the what does the shirt say? Ambition or something like that. That outfit was so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. But I like that aspect too. I also really like the aspect of like, and this goes to show I'm more of like I'm just a fantasy enjoyer. I'm a fantasy enjoyer. I also like isekai to a degree, reverse isekai, whatever. I think it's fun when like people who don't belong in a world are suddenly thrust into a new world and are trying to adjust to it. Like I like that trope. It's fun. So you could tell that sort of like that's the genre I gravitate towards when I talk more about that than I do about the Battle Royale portions. I mean, I'm still watching it, the Battle Royale and enjoying it for the most part, but I guess some of the random thoughts I think of are like, I think it's so funny that like because Saber, like the hero that she was based off of, like is known to like, I don't know, be able to ride a horse or something like that. She just automatically knows how to like drive any vehicle or like anything, like any animal, you know what I mean? Like she's like, she can drive a car, and like when she like went on the motorcycle, she was like, oh yeah, this is a lot closer to what I'm accustomed to. You know, like a horse, like riding a horse or something like that. I thought that was funny. I heard that there is a waiver, like, whatchamacallit, spin-off. Is that what you're talking about, Rokumuno? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's its own anime! Oh, wait. So what am I watching if I wanna see more waiver? Is it just waiver? I'm assuming so, right? Because I'm assuming if it's like a spin-off like after the fact, then if he doesn't win, there's probably not going to be a rider in it. That one has its own can of worms. Watch me only become a fan of Fate Zero and that spin-off. Oh my gosh. You know, someone who pointed out that Archer and Rider would be more accurate to the people they're based on if they swap the designs. Kind of funny. Honestly, it's a lot of spoilers to explain much more. Okay, fair. That's fair. Okay. I'll look forward to watching it. What is it called? What's the anime called? So I can add it to my list of anime to watch. But yeah, I've been enjoying it, is to put it simply. I've been enjoying my time with Fate Zero so far. I wouldn't call it like one of my favorites, but it's good. I think it's fine. I want to clarify that I don't think that makes it bad. I feel like a lot of times I say like, oh, it's okay. People can sometimes be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's not like the most amazing thing that you've ever seen. Normalize things being okay. You know, mid isn't necessarily an insult. You know, normalize things not being extremely amazing. You know what I mean? And that can mean something different to different people. You know? Yeah. I guess that's what I have to say. I think it's just good. I mean, yeah. I'm not disliking it. I'm still watching it. So, hope you all enjoyed my thoughts on my foray into Fate Zero. I don't know if I'll ever get into the light novels or anything like that. I might just be an anime only. Like I mentioned last time, I personally don't think I need to go super into the weeds of things, especially when I'm already, you know, super into, like, getting into the weeds of Xenoblade and Honkai Star Rail. I just don't think I have the mental capacity for it. But I can appreciate it for, you know, what I can watch in the show and stuff like that. Yeah. The anime adaptations do a fine job, to be honest. You're an anime-only girly, ain't no shame in that. Exactly. You can just be a fan of something on, like, a casual level, or you don't have to know everything about something to be a fan. You know what I mean? Okay. And Shiny, thank you for the link. Shiny sent me a link to the anime that you all were talking about so that I can have it bookmarked and stuff. Okay, shall we get into it? Shall we jump back into the Trailblaze Continuance Mission? And for those who, whatchamacallit, are joining just now, and you don't know anything about Honkai Star Rail, or you missed the first half of the collab mission, worry not. Basically, all you need to know is that the Holy Grail War, if you're familiar with Fate at all, it now has occurred in the world of Honkai Star Rail, like canonically, on the planet of Penacony. And our character, the Trailblazer, along with various people that you may or may not have seen before. Again, if you've played Honkai Star Rail, you'll probably recognize the names. If not, we'll explain them as the story continues. But yeah, in Penacony, the Holy Grail War has started, and I guess it's like not actually a real Holy Grail. It doesn't like grant a wish or anything like that. It's I guess just like a prize for a show or something that they're putting on in Penacony. And I guess one of the owners of Penacony, Old Odie, is like, we're gonna put on this show and it's gonna bring in a lot of like viewers, it's gonna be super popular, all that good stuff. So various, you know, heroes, or I guess characters within the Honkai Star Rail universe, specifically I guess on Penacony, have become masters, and they have like servants. So like Lancer, Archer, all that stuff. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, so we ended up getting Saber as our... Is that correct? Do I have it all? I'm gonna have to think. Okay, so let's see. Boot Hill is one of the masters. For those who are familiar with Honkai Star Rail. Aventurine is one of the masters. Scott, recurring villain, Scott. I guess recurring villain NPC, Scott, makes an appearance as a master, and his servant is Rekka. Well, okay, I'm mixing up between Boot Hill and Aventurine. One of them has Archer and one of them has Lancer, and I'm trying to remember who has who. I think Archer, no, I think Archer is with Aventurine, and then Boot Hill has Lancer. Yes. Yeah, because Boot Hill is like a little red in like color scheme, and then Lancer is like blue in color scheme. So I remember that being like a dynamic there. So yeah, lots of fun stuff is happening. And oh gosh, we end up in this like movie world, I guess. Reality marble. Yup, I know that. I remember like you all were explaining to me like noble phantasms and like reality marbles, and because of the Fate collab with Honkai Star Rail. And then when I was watching Fate Zero, I was like, oh my gosh, I know what a noble phantasm is. I know what a reality marble is. So we end up in a reality marble connected to Scott, and his servant, Grady, Dr. Rekka, Mr. Rekka, question mark. And, you know, it's a silent movie, so we go through this whole song and dance of them not being able to talk. But we learn by being in this, like, movie world that, like, Grady, the servant of Scott, he had these lofty goals of being, like, a big director, but unfortunately it didn't pan out. I think it was, like, apparently he just wasn't cut out for being a director or something like that. But yeah, like that's how we learned about his like noble phantasm. We learned about him because it turns out Aventurine is actually a fan. I don't know if I would call it a fan, if he's a fan of Grady. He just knows of Grady's work. Because you all were explaining to me like the fact that like knowing the servant's identity will reveal like their weakness, and that's how you can like kind of defeat them. And so they were able to uncover the identity of Scott's servant, and then they were able to, I guess, fight and win. But I think now we just finished that, and let me take a look-see here. We're heading to the stage for a final battle. An obvious villain like old Odie and Miss Note switching sides. Something tells you this fight won't be a cakewalk. So now we're gonna encounter old Odie and figure out figure out the reasoning behind his scheme and maybe stop him. We'll see. But that's the general sort of like in a nutshell. Obviously, there's some details here and there that we could fill in as the mission continues. But yeah, I also think, sorry, back to talking about Fate Zero. I also think that it's an interesting aspect, like, the servants use code names and such to hide their weaknesses, right? As a tactic. But I also think it's really funny that there are some servants who kind of, like, don't really care about that. Whether it's, like, they feel like they don't need to hide their weaknesses, or it's like kind of impossible for them to do that. Like it's kind of easy to figure out who they are. I think that's an interesting aspect as well. Anyway, let's head to the stage for the final battle, shall we? Not sorry for the long Fate tangent. I think I warned you all ahead of time that that was gonna happen. But yeah, I enjoyed what I'd seen so far. Oh, let me just exit that. And friendly reminder that this is in Japanese. I normally play in English, but they only have Japanese voices for this collaboration. So if I have to read anything, it'll randomly jump back to English. I apologize. Okay, let's go. Oh boy, let's go. Ooh. Oh, we have to include Saber. I'm assuming they're gonna give us a Saber. Okay, also, I've decided I'm not gonna pull for Saber yet. Okay? And here's the reason why. Actually, I realized, I don't know why I thought Archer was a 4-star. I think it's because usually when they do, like, pairs of characters, it's like, oh, one's a 5-star and another one's a 4-star. And the fact that they give you Archer for free, I was like, okay, maybe he's a 4-star. But it turns out he's a 5-star. And an amazing 5-star at that. I really want to get Sparkle so I could build a team around Archer. So I've been pulling for Sparkle currently because I know she only has a day left. And Saber's banner is... they don't have an end date yet. So I'm going to be pulling for Sparkle for now. Which, I don't know, my luck's running running on low because my last 3 5-stars were all the banner character that I wanted. So, might be running a little low on luck. And Jade's. I did start pulling for Sparkle already. But yeah, a girl can dream. And I feel like I could still have a really strong team with Archer, regardless. And I feel like I should get Sparkle because I have Sunday. And for those who want to know, I wrote a song for Sunday, and so I was like, I have to get Sunday. And then I was like, but wait, I never got Sparkle, and I wrote a fan song about Sparkle. So I was like, maybe this is my time to get a fan song, to get the character that I wrote a fan song for. So we shall see. Should I do it now? Should I pull for Sparkle again now? I don't think we're gonna get anything, to be honest. You still think my streamer luck pulls are crazy? Right? I know! I will say that. I will say this. I'm very grateful for the luck I've had thus far. Okay. Here we go. I don't know how many I'd be able to do. Oh, do I have enough? I don't have enough for 10. So I'll just do some singles. There we go. I don't know how many I've pulled so far on this banner. But we'll see. Please, Sparkle. I'm not gonna get her. Because I'm like, what, 30 pulls in now? Into Sparkle? I think. I'm not sure. I don't think I actually counted. I think I'm just making up numbers in my head. I don't think so. I'm scared. I don't think I'm gonna... I only have 1 day to... It's okay, at least I'll be like building up pity for the next 5-star I really, really want. That's okay. I still think Archer can be a part of a pretty strong team without her. I think it'd be cool if we could have her for the extra skill points, but that's okay. Okay, let's jump in. Okay, let's move out. So we have to have Saber. Oh, wow. Okay. And then other recommended types. I don't think you need to be in this one. Here, let's do this. Quick lineup. We'll have... I feel like I want to have Locha. I actually don't know anything about Saber. Hold on. Wow, I like her outfit. Let me look at her. Let me look at her banner so I know about her. So I can put together a team here. View details. Oh, I guess not like that. maybe. How do I do the... I guess it's not here. Well, she's King Arthur, yeah. Let me do this. Travel log. Here it is. Start trial. Let's take a look-see here. Okay. Ooh, this is the team they recommended. Maybe I will also include Sunday. Can obtain special charge points to restore large amounts of enemies. Surplus energy can be stored. Interesting, okay. I just have to... you know what? I'm just gonna have to see it in action to understand what's going on. I wonder what her technique is. Okay, well, okay. Alright, cool. I don't know what that did. We'll see. Yeah! Okay, here we go. Minor wind damage. Okay. Oh gosh, reading. Core resonance. Alright, deals wind damage to all enemies. If there are 2 or fewer enemy targets in the field when this ability is used, additional... Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay. Deals wind damage to one designated enemy and minor wind damage to adjacent targets. If energy can be fully regenerated by consuming core resonance after attacking. Okay. I totally understand what that means. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's just see what this all means visually. And then we'll go into the final battle. I don't know what you do. I'm assuming we're gonna put... Okay. Alright. Oh, geez. Why am I being monitored? Hello? Oh my gosh. Why is this ape monitoring me? Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure. Make me your monitored target. I don't think I care too much about that. Interesting. I wonder if I... Ooh, okay. Sure. I wonder if I can... Oh, yeah. Ooh! Oh! Very interesting! And then I... Oh, no. Oh, please. Oh, God. Cool. Wait, she's so cool. Don't hurt her. Oh, God. Interesting. Huh. Wait, what's her? Interesting. Huh. I don't want to use... Oh, hold on. This wave is about to end. So, surely... Whoa! Oh, okay. Interesting. I wonder... I guess I'll put Sunday on the team because they put Sunday on the example team. Interesting. Very interesting. Sure, go for it. Do that. Oh, I wonder then... I wonder... if I... Hold on, sorry, I'm thinking. I'll just do this. What is this? I'm assuming this is gonna be a... Regenerates energy for all teammates. Ah, okay. That's kind of nice. Maybe I'll do that. I think I haven't... Wow, all those buffs. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I wonder if I... Wait. Oh, wait. Ow. Wait, let her go. I want her to go. Let her do her thing. And then she'll go again. Just keep going, Saber. If you keep going, then they don't have their turn. You can't lose HP. There you go. Wow. Okay. Sure. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. I also sorry is just a clutch phrase of mine. I kind of just say it whenever I'm thinking. Okay, well, we'll include. Who do I want to include? Recommended type, fire, physical, and imaginary. Okay. What if we just had Gwen there for fire? Sure, why not? I like to have the recommended type in there. Sure. I think either way, it should be fine. I think it should be okay. With Locha on our side, nothing can go wrong. Oh my gosh, lock in. False Holy Grail War. Yeah, this is definitely not their usual Holy Grail War.
そして全ての時の中心にあるこの月。魔術を多少なりともかじった人間なら絶えず力がここに集まってるのを感じるだろうよ。
Should I watch Fate Stay Night after I finish Fate Zero? この世界には魔術もなければ魔術師もいねえ。 So I know what's going on with this collab.
じいさん。
Oh.
この聖杯戦争を仕組んだのは本当にあんたなのか。魔術師って感じじゃなさそうだが。
ほほほ。どこに次の一手を打つべきかは商人の勘が教えてくれたのです。そして私の知りたい情報は全て聖杯が教えてくれました。
Controller, he's the overseer, I guess.
あの巡回レンジャーのサーバントでしたね。その嗅覚はハウンド家の犬よりも鋭いようだ。
Yeah, it's Lancer and Boothill. They're a pair.
ですが、今あのカウボーイは囚われの身。
Cowboy.
そんなマスターを放って単身で切り込むとはいかがなものでしょう。
Unlimited
おそ
Blade
ら
Works
く
is not
彼
isn't
は
original.
あな
Interesting.
たの助けを必要としているのでは？
I heard from the grapevine that when it comes to Fate Stay Night, there's 3 endings? Question mark? Is that correct? It's like Unlimited Blade Works. Hold on, Fate Stay Night. Now I'm questioning. It's yeah, Heaven's Feel. Wait, it's Unlimited Blade Works. What's the difference between these? What like is that endings? Or I guess routes is what you would call them. Are there I'm assuming like one's a good ending, one's a bad ending, something like that. Or I guess if there's 3, there's not like a good, bad, and then a 3rd one. They adapt different routes. Oh, interesting. So if there's a Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works anime, is there a Fate Stay Night like Fate route? Is that like they focus on the okay. Oh. Is there different anime for the different routes? Or is it just like they have like you can watch the first few episodes of like Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works and then you like switch to the interesting. Whoa. Interesting! Okay, wow, that's exciting. You personally recommend Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel. The Studio Dean version has some creative choices you don't agree with. Interesting. There's a movie. Oh, this is interesting. I will look into it later.
世話の焼けるマスターだ。だがよ、ここでてめえの首をはねりゃ。
Is there rules for like killing the overseer of the Holy Grail War?
経験者として一つ忠告しといてやる。聖杯は決して人の思い通りにはならない。聖杯が残すのは欲望に溺れた亡霊だけだ。
Not really.
ご忠告痛み入ります。ただそれゆえに私は聖杯に新たな価値を見出そうと考えたのです。そして作ったのは願望機よりもずっと投資価値のあるエンターテインメント番組。
あ？エンターテインメント番組だ。なるほど。そりゃ聖杯と相性がいい。聖杯戦争も起きるってもんだ。この神秘性を欠いた世界じゃ、たとえ聖杯を手に入れたところで酒を継がせるのが関の山だろう。
You can't get more command seals unless the Grail creates a new overseer. How is the overseer decided? How is an overseer created?
だが魔力とは別に
I like this music.
聖杯に奇跡を注ぐ熱量があるのなら話は違う。神秘の規則を守らなきゃならねえ聖杯
You want
戦
Lancer to
争が
become playable? You're real for
誰も
that.
が見られる番組にガラリと変わった。そして人々はこの夢の星で聖杯の儀式を知り、英霊の召喚を見て聖杯がもたらす奇跡を信じ込んだ。ここの連中の小さな願いがエネルギーとなり、聖杯には偽りの奇跡が塗られた。お前の仕切るこの茶番はそいつらの願いを踏みにじった上で成り立ってるってわけだ。
ほほう、これはまたとんでもない見方をされる。他の世界より訪れたサーバントよ、あなたが現れたのは想定外でしたが、実のところ必要なことでもありました。聖杯にはより純度の高いエネルギー、つまりあなたたちが必要になります。ノーツガールさん、
Oh, jeez. That's right.
さん、
Miss Note's real
今
name
こそピノコニーに
was not
あなたの魅力を見せる時です。
Oh, thank you so much for the water check. Oh, and thank you, Sakura Rose. Yeah, I was in Aura's charity concert recently. Thanks for watching.
ちゃんとやりましたよ。
ご苦労様でした。我が友よ。長い年月が経ちましたが、私は今でもあなたが演じたシーンを、
This is a Robin servant.
歌声を
Miss
鮮
Note. Oh
明
my
に覚
gosh.
えています。当時のあなたはまるで鮮やかに咲くアイリスのように輝いていました。ですが今のあなたはそれ以上に美しい。余計なものを取り払った飾らないあなたの方が。
そういうのは結構です、オーディ。
Oh.
時代遅れの比喩は身の毛がよだつものなので、約束は果たしました。次はあなたの番です。
そう焦らないでくれ、我が友よ。あなたの願いは魔術や奇跡に頼らずともお金で叶えられるものだ。聖杯とはただ黄金で作られた容器に過ぎない。間もなくこの番組の主役たちが到着します。儀式の最終段階が完了するまで足止めしてください。成功した暁には必ず約束を果たしましょう。
オーディ、あなたの詳細はこの星と一緒に落ちてしまったようですね。先ほどのサーバントを捕らえるのでも精一杯だったのに、今度は彼ら全員の相手をしろと。
ほうほうほう、そう自分を過小評価してはいけませんよ。グレイディとは異なり、あなたは本物の芸術家なのですから。舞台上で何千という人々の人生を演じてきたあなたはまさしく英雄の天敵に
I
ふ
know.
さわ
It's
しい。
it's getting deep. I have to lock in a bit more because it's in Japanese.
聖杯に溜まった力を
And I don't have both the audio and subtitles in English.
この盛大な儀式を成功させ、素晴らしい結末を迎えようではありませんか。
Oh god. Oh. Okay, let's do this. I do love the Grand Theater though. It's such a cool map. Oh my gosh, it's dark though. I'm scared.
Holy baby! あの青髪のあんちゃん、
Holy
様子を探
baby.
りに行ったきり連絡一つね。まさかあのラブリーな年寄りにはめられたか？
Shiki is a Fate fan. Wait, I gotta message her. I started getting into Fate, LOL, because of Honkai Star Rail. I started Fate 0 Exclamation point. I'm excited to talk to her about it now. Okay. Oh, Boot Hill. He is very funny.
争った痕跡はないようです。ランサーらしくはありませんね。
Maybe he went fishing.
あの男のことだ。売れなくてもいい喧嘩を売り、満足して立ち去ったまであるが。
ローツガールさん、ご無事で何よりだわ。
待った。様子がおかしい。ノーツガール、ここでランサーに会ったんじゃないかい？
ええ、大劇場に到着するなり、オーディを槍でスクリーンに突き刺そうとしていました。彼の判断はとても素晴らしいものでしたが、せっかく手にした2度目の命です。願いを叶えるためにも、彼には少しの間休んでもらうことにしました。
The lack of the church appearing in Star Rail has me paranoid. I keep expecting Kire to pop out when we least expect it. What, you want like Sunday to pop in and be like, "Aw, man." I don't know. Oh my gosh. Cuckoo crazy.
そして皆
Because
さ
he's
ん
like
に
a
も
priest, or he
しばら
was,
く
rather.
休んでもらわなければなりません。オーディが儀式を終わらせるまで。
Dun, dun,
ご
dun.
心配なさらず、苦しくはありま
Oh,
せんから。
jeez.
さあ、舞台上の燃える情熱と野心を忘れるのです。楽屋で役者たちが仮面を外すように、ゆっくりとお休みください。
Whoa.
閉幕の時です。カノンカンクリザンス。
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Whoa! What in the world?
ここはバカな。どうしてブリテンに？ありえない。
This isn't Britain. Is Ides Elysiae based off of Britain? Also, okay, another thing I want to talk about, Fate Zero. I remember Saber in the show this past week being like, "Oh, but like, my people need me, and like, I need to be there for the sake of Britain, so the future of Britain." And I was like, if you're so worried about the future of Britain, we should just like put her on a plane to the UK and be like, "Hey, look, see? They're alive. Everyone's getting along, living their lives. Like, don't worry, you know? Like, Britain continues." Like, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Because that was like one of her things where she was like, "Oh, I need to like ensure." Also, another thing I really enjoyed was the, I think somebody had brought this up, but then I, in chat, but I was tangenting about other things. I did really like the King's Banquet. I thought that was so cute. Oh my gosh. Them kind of like philosophizing about like what it means to be a king and all that stuff. But I like how it was under the sort of like guise of a, like, let's sit down and drink, and like, it's nice when they get to just talk and not be killing each other. So I did like that episode, yeah. Anyway. Is this your homeland? Yeah, they're in Fuyuki. They're in Fuyuki, yeah. In Japan.
ええ、この地を忘れたことはありません。すべて覚えています。
They just reused parts of Ides Elysiae. And they're like, this is good enough. This is Britain.
街並みも。キャスターが私の記憶を利用して閉じ込めようとしているのでしょうか。
Oh, I need to put the auto back on.
この街は私が騎士としての一歩を踏み出した場所なのです。
よー、アルトリウスじゃないか。あんたも剣を抜きに来たのか？
アルトリウス。
Huh?
そうですか。では、
Lore, Saber lore.
まあ、試したくなる気持ちもわかるよ。あのマーリンとかいう魔術師が
Merlin!
岩から剣を抜いた人間がブリテンの王になるなんて大層なことを言うんだもんな。見習い騎士だって一回くらい挑戦してみたくなる。でもな、小柄なあんたが先手の剣を抜いて王になるところはさすがに想像できない。
そうですね。 私の
Ah,
そう
yes, the sword, the stone.
岩の剣はどうか正しい王を選ぶように。行きましょう、マスター。
Let's go.
ここに用はないはずです。
What did he just call you?
私の男性名です。当時ブリテンの王が女性だと知られれば統治に支障をきたしますから。今私たちがいるのは私が先手の剣を抜く直前の時間でしょ
う。Okay. Okay.
私たちを足止めするためキャスターは魔物や異民族の軍隊、竜といった手勢を用意していると予想していましたが、本当に何もかも懐かしい。騎士として村を出てから戻ることはなかった。
Saber's very similar to
私が
in
ま
that
だ
way,
何者で
like
もなかった時の
soldier from a small,
幼い夢の話です。
sleepy village becomes like a warrior, soldier, knight type beat, misses the nostalgia and simplicity of the yesteryears. The girl seemed drawn by something. Her gaze wandered to the end of the path.
ただ惜しいのはこうして私に合わせて作られた幻だとい
You
う
need
の
to get her a
に
horse.
乗れる馬がいないことです。
A motorcycle.
幼少期の一番の夢は愛馬を持つことでしたので。
Oh, is there somewhere you want to go? I'll find you a trampler.
当時の私は騎士に憧れを抱いていました。馬に乗ってこの道をかけ草原を抜けた先にあるエクターの家へ行くことを思い描いていたのです。
Who's Hector? Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've privy to that person yet.
私を預かり育ててくれた老騎士です。
Aww,
ある意味
father figure.
私の父と呼べる存在でしょう。彼はいつも眉間にシワを寄せていましたが、冗談を聞くと誰よりも笑っていました。それから口癖のように私にこの地の理想の王になってほしいと。結局彼が王になった私の姿を見ることはありませんでしたが、ああ、申し訳ありません、
It's okay.
マスター。昔語りが過ぎましたね。
Oh my gosh,
Tada.
hometown tour.
夢や幻の類であれ、せっかく得られた機会です。私の故郷を案内しましょう。
Yeah, it sounds nice. Okay, let's go. Oh man, I hope my team will be okay. There beneath a tree. Oh, a tiny knight all rested as if lost in a dream that would never end.
これがキャスターの召喚した兵士ならさぞ手強い相手でしょうね。
It looks a bit like you. Oh my gosh.
このようなおもちゃは見たことがありません。生まれてから15年、
Merlin.
私は大半の時
Anyone who
間
ever
を
watched the
馬の
BBC
飼育と
Merlin?
剣の稽古に当てていたものです
I've
から。
watched it, but I don't remember much
休
about
んで
it.
いる時は
Maybe I should go back and
魔
watch
術
it. 師
師のマーリンが夢に現れ、王として国を治めるのに必要な知識を教えてくれました。マスターは、あなたはどのような子供時代を過ごしたのですか？あなたの過去についてはまだ聞いたことがありませんでしたよね。
I don't know. Yeah, perfect. I don't remember a lot about my past.
覚えてるのは宇宙ステーションで誰かに起こされたってことだけ。
She's like, what's a space station?
そうでしたか。
Oh, she's
マ
just
スター
gonna
の性格が
go right
い
past
ささ
that
か
one.
自由なのは過去のしがらみを持たないからなのですね。
But from what I understand, servants have like they're manifested into the world with a base understanding of how things work in
で
the
も気の
world.
合う仲間たちに出会
So
え
I
た
guess
し
she does know what a spaceship
過
is.
去はないけど未来はある。
I became the person I wanted to be.
私はなりたい自分になれた。それは苦しくとも良い旅を続けてきたのですね、マスター。生前の私もそうであればよかったのですが、かつて私には目指していた人物像がありました。 白き竜と化した費王ボーティガーンからこの地を救い、異民族に蹂躙されている民を解放するため。
I have a question. Sorry, it's just something I was thinking about. Does the Holy Grail War have to... Okay, now, hear me out. This question might be confusing at first. Does it have to end? Like, what if one iteration of the Holy Grail War, everyone was like, let's just not play into it. Like, we're gonna stop this. Like, we don't want to partake. Like, for whatever reason, a majority of people are like, well, you know what, we can agree to not do it. We can agree to not partake in the Holy Grail War. Like, maybe they'll be like one or two who really want it, but then they get eliminated for whatever reason. Like, what if, for whatever reason, what if they were just like, okay, let's just stop there. Let's just not do anymore. Like, are the servants just gonna be like, come on, master? Like, will they just find a new master? Like, how, like... Because I guess, like, the only thing that would stop it from happening is if all the masters can agree to it. Because if I'm assuming the servants have, like, a natural inclination to complete the Holy Grail War. But... yeah, someone tried that and what, they died? Because everyone else didn't like the idea? Oh, it's been tried, but mages will be mages. Right, but, like, hypothetically, right? Like, it doesn't have to actually be something that would happen realistically, but, like, hypothetically. Technically, no, everyone who participates has a wish they want granted. But, like, would you be willing to, like, put your life in danger? I don't know, like, would you be willing to, like... What if everyone was like, yawn, I don't want to be a part of this? Like, I have wishes, yeah, but I don't think I'd be willing to participate in a Holy Grail War to have them, like, granted, you know? I don't know. If it never ends, then they would be stuck there. The servants! So then again, well, like, what if... Like, is it some sort of magical inclination that the servants are like, we gotta go. We gotta finish the Holy Grail War. Or could you be like, hey, let's talk about what it is you want in life. Do you think you could fulfill that in this world that we live in right now? You know what I mean? I don't know. Could they be convinced to not go through with the Holy Grail War? Hypothetically, it could happen, but even the servants want the war to end to grant the wish. It's not a magical influence, but they came back for a reason. Right, but, like, what if we convinced them to be like, hey, you like this world, right? You like the cool new clothes you get to wear, all this food, modern convenience, you know? Like, you didn't get to live the life you wanted to live in your past life, but hey, what if you get to live it now, you know? I don't know. Silly hypothetical question, but I don't know. I'm curious about that, because there's not, like, a time limit. So I was wondering what limits there are.
そのためなら全てを捧げてもいいと。岩に刺さった先手の剣を抜けば私の願いは叶うと魔術師は言いました。誰もがブリテンは救われると思った。
You didn't skip the Zero opening? I did listen to it a couple of times, but like, I think I listened to it a few times. And then I'd skip it after the first few times I listened to it. I always try to listen to an opening song. If that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about, like, the opening, like the 45 minutes, I did my very best to pay attention as much as possible to the entirety of the 45 minutes. I should have started using subtitles earlier on in my watching. Because I'd be, like, doing the dishes while I watch, you know? So sometimes, like, the noise, I'd be like, wait. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've listened to the songs. They're nice. Yeah. Okay, continuing on.
はい。ボーティガンを撃ち、異民族を駆逐し、円卓の騎士を集め、難攻不落のキャメロット城を築けば、ブリテンに平和が訪れると信じていました。
Yeah, it is a reference to the story this time.
それは束の間の美しい夢に
Well,
過ぎませんで
it's
した。
all kind of like related with like the story of Arthur and
遥か
Merlin
な
and
騎
all
士た
that
ちは
stuff.
去り、中には私に刃を向ける者もいました。やがてブリテンは再び戦火に飲まれました。先帝の剣を抜く前からマーリンはこの顛末を私に伝えていました。
The servants can be maintained without the grail, and that will run out of mana after a couple of weeks. So, like, let's say people are down to participate in the Holy Grail War. They're like, yeah, This is great. Let's do it. I want my wish granted. But for whatever reason, what if like the fighting is prolonged, like for a really long time? Maybe I don't know. Like they just couldn't kill each other for what? Like they're trying, but they can't get it done. So it'll just automatically end after a couple of weeks. What if nobody wins, even if they're like trying to win after that couple of weeks passes and they like run out of mana? Is it just like, sorry, this year's Holy Grail War is a draw. See you another 60 years. Like, is that a thing? Hypothetically?
剣を抜けば全ての人に忌み嫌われる悲しい結末を迎えると。そして国が最も繁栄していた時に彼はこう言いました。ブリテンはいずれ終わりを迎える。
Wait.
今の繁栄は王の苦痛によって
Well,
成
because
り立って
somebody
いる。
in the chat said that servants can't be maintained without the ground that will run out of mana after a couple of weeks. So like there technically is a time limit, not like a hard and fast time limit, but it's just like you gotta get this stuff done before the mana runs out. Well, the thing is, I thought servants got mana from their masters, and you could transfer masters. No. Worst case scenarios, they would be killed off by divine intervention. A servant can incarnate and receive a physical form, freeing them from needing a master. Wait, what? It would dry up the master. Can't they just keep changing masters? I don't know. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. So then, like, how would that work? How does, like, them needing mana from a master work? Because if they get a physical... would they just, like, be more susceptible to, like, dying like a human? Oh, yeah, question mark? You can't transfer without taking the command seals, which would kill the master normally. Well... Isn't there... Weren't there... Well, I guess the master... Can't the master, like, willingly part with their command seals? And, like, transfer ownership to somebody else? Because how did the fact that I don't remember his name, but I remember his wife's name. How did Salau get the command seals? I thought she tortured him, right? Because like he after the battle he got shot, and he was basically like incapacitated. She was like, "Don't worry, like I'll continue the fight or whatever," and he was like, "No, I need the command seals," and she was like breaking his finger. Again, I looked away. I was like, I think she's gonna break his fingers in an effort to get the command seals from him, so I'm gonna look away. But didn't she like torture him into him giving her the command seals, or like how did that work? I looked away because I couldn't look. I couldn't look at the screen. I knew what was gonna happen. Oh my gosh. A master can part with their command seals if they choose to give it up. So what if they were just like, okay, yeah, let's just like, I don't know. You see what I'm trying to say, but there hasn't been a clean holy war. Yeah. I'm assuming realistically there would never be a clean holy war. Just the way masters and servants would be, right? Everyone has a wish or whatever. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, is that something that could even happen? I don't know. You won't see how they transfer since you haven't gone to that part in Zero yet. Okay. We'll move on then. Thank you for indulging me in my hypothetical questions.
人々が安寧を得られるのなら、その悲しい結末を迎える価値はあると思いました。
You remind me of Sunday! Yeah, that too! Truly. You recount the fantastical dream you had during Penacony's Charmony Festival to save her. How a man dreamed of creating Paradise Kingdom with his own power.
ロビンさんの兄上ですか。確かに、当時の私の考えや行動は、その人と似ているかもしれません。皆に理想の国を描いてみせたつもりでしたが、ブリテンに残されたのは終わりのない戦いと血を流す戦士、そして飢えた子供だけでした。破滅を迎えるべきは私であって、私の国や民では
Oh yeah, that's true. I actually haven't gotten any spoilers yet for Fate Zero. Like I'm surprised. So, oh, okay. Continue forward. Aria of Rotten Gold. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the sword and the stone.
戦 選定の剣。この剣を抜かなかったらと、私よりも王にふさわしい者がいたらと、どれほど想像したことか。私が王位につかなければブリテンは理想の国となれたのでしょうか。その時私はどのような人生を歩んでいたのでしょう。選定の剣を抜いて王となるか、その道を捨て故郷に残り自分の人生を穏やかに過ごすか。彼女は今私を選択の時まで戻したのですね。
Saber, do you wish to stay?
マスター、
No,
少し疲
Saber.
れてしまいました。
Aw.
やは
I
り馬が
bet,
欲しいです
yeah.
ね。日が落
Oh.
ちる前にそれに乗って
We can like see her for a little bit and then we can go. Saber. You called out, your voice echoing, but the drawn-out words never reached the servant. In the moment she hesitated, fate had already been sealed. Fate? Like the series? In truth, you were never here at all. What remains in this place is merely a shadow of you who fell into a noble phantasm, lingering in the dream of another. Wait, we were literally having a conversation
彼
though.
女はどこにでもいる少女です。王を演じるのは大変な苦痛を伴うというのに、なぜ英霊という幻の中でまで
But they don't have memories of their
それを味わ
previous
わねばならないので
incarnations
しょう。
most of the time? Question mark. So
剣も栄光も捨て舞台を降りるのです。観客となり他人の喜びや悲しみを楽しむ側に回ればいい。さあ、その英雄の仮面を外してあげましょう。あなたたちの最初の選択を、これまでに味わってきた苦難を
Taylor
消し
never
去
got
っ
to
て
live
あ
a
げ
normal
ま
life.
す。
She wants to be a normal girl, but her
皆
responsibility
さ
is
ん
more
も
for her to be a
平
king.
凡で幸せな人生を用意しました。もちろんあなたにも開拓者さん。
Oh, uh-oh, what's mine gonna be? Oh my gosh.
これ
Uh-oh.
で
Oh,
ここに残る
hello.
のか新入り
Whoa.
君みたいなやつが宇宙ステーションヘルタに入れたのは一生分の運を使ったからだと思うけど、一応確認しておくよ。
Hello?
チリカの仕事は君が思ってるほど楽じゃないからね。
Huh? Look at me in the eyes and say that again. I don't know.
まったく僕が新人の時も君みたく自分は誰よりも優秀だと思い上がってたよ。けど時間が経てば分かってくる。ここにいる自分は一階の職員に過ぎないってね。
This was
誇
actually
り
like,
に思ってるその才能も他の人からすれば大したことな
for
いんだよ。
those who don't know, at the very beginning of Honkai Star Rail, so the first, I guess, world or map that you interact with is the Herta space station. And sort of at the end of the first chapter, I guess the prologue, you have the choice to begin your journey as a trailblazer by leaving the space station, or you can choose to stay on the space station, and just live your life as a researcher and like, you know, live life normally. So the game actually has a fake ending there. So if you choose to stay on the Express, they'll kind of have this sort of like storybook thing where they tell you, yeah, you never went on your adventures with like March or Dunhung and all the Astral Express members, and you just lived a quiet, peaceful life on the space station. And then the game gives a fake ending, and then it takes you back to the beginning. So I think this is somewhat similar to if you choose that ending. They kind of be like, hey, well, welcome in, newbie, you're a researcher now, kind of thing. So interesting that they take you back here in this sort of choice juncture. I'm nameless, I don't belong here.
おいおい、正気か？休みを取って医
No,
療科で頭
this
を
is
見てもら
not
った
the
らどう
ending
だ？
that I chose. Or I guess the life path
まあ
I
気
chose.
持ちはわからんでもない。僕も請求列車のちょっとしたファンだからね。あの列車には輝かしい冒険をした七死人たちが乗ってる。対して君はどんな冒険をしたんだ？
A lot of stuff. I I don't know what to say. I did all sorts of stuff.
ははそういうことか。最近大物家が夢の泡を仕入れて世間知らずの若い職員たちが仕事そっちのけで夢中になってるらしいけど君も頭に奥質がこびりついて幻覚に悩まされてるんじゃないか。そうでもなきゃ自分が列車のまなし人だなんて勘違いしないだろう。
Oh my god, after a while, if you were stuck in this like
けど
world,
まあそれもわかるよ。
then the manifested from the noble phantasm, you would just start to believe that this is like reality. Isn't that crazy?
今になって後悔してるんだろう。
I did board the express! You try to yell at the researcher before you, but your wavering voice gives a different response. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
わからない。
No! But was that answer truly what you thought? Or was it some sort of elusive manipulation? You try to piece together what has happened, but your memories feel more distant with every passing second. About the Astral Express and the Nameless. Like sand under the waves, your memories crumble and fade. And suddenly, you understand why Saber chose to stay, even just for a moment. Why didn't you step aboard the Astral Express back then, on that split-second impulse? It no longer matters. The researcher in the Department of Cosmic Geography standing before you watches you closely, perhaps searching for words of comfort or maybe looking for the right joke to shatter the heavy silence. Eventually, he speaks.
君の履歴書を見る限り、これといった特技もなさそうだから、とりあえず簡単な仕事からやってもらおう。
Okay.
チリカに溜まった過去半年分の経費生産書の整理。研究会議で使う部屋を1ヶ月分予約。
That's a lot.
各クラスのスタッフが提出する課題申請のまとめ。
Okay.
しばらく忙しくなるはずだ。
You want to write that down? Am I really? Well, isn't this the Department of Cosmic Geography?
別に驚くことじゃない。この宇宙ステーションじゃ、チリカは食物連鎖の最底辺にある。こういった雑務は日常茶飯事さ。じゃ、僕はそろそろ行くよ。
Okay.
サボらずちゃんとやるようにな。
I love doing work that I'm not qualified for. He turns to leave, yet could not help himself from looking back at you.
僕も同じだよ。今も14歳の時に宇宙地理ではなく量子歴史を選んでればよかったって後悔することがあるんだ。あの時の僕は自分に数学は難しすぎると思ってたからよくこんな想像をする。
Make the most of the life that you live now.
もし別の選択をしてたら
You can't go back and
今
change
みたい
the
に落
past.
ちこぼれてなかったんじゃないかって。
Choose to live your life at the present with, you know, intention and mindfulness. And then if you don't like the current situation you're in now, like you could always change or try at least.
ま、そんなこと考えても無駄だけどね。
Yeah, exactly,
Shiri.
exactly.
選択したことを後悔しちゃいけないよ。
Try to enjoy
ほら、
what you
今
have.
の僕だって悪くないだろ。
Don't spend too much time regretting things you can't change. This is all wrong! You scream internally, but the fury is fleeting. Oh! I've suddenly resigned myself to being a researcher, even though I wasn't meant to be a researcher.
遅いですよ、新人さん。
あ
と数システム日で経費申請の
Not the
締め切り
reimbursement
が過ぎ
deadline.
てしまいます。まあ、新人ということで今回は多めに見ましょう。早く業務に取り掛かってください。
Okay.
机の上が随分散らかってる。これを全部整理しろっていうの？どこから手をつけよう？
Just do your best. Sort by budget category?
効
Sure.
率が悪すぎます。そんなやり方じゃ琥珀の王が次の
I'm
ハンマーを打つまで
trying.
終わりませんよ。
You could teach me? Oh, none of these are good. None of these are good. Don't push your luck? Question mark? I'm gonna get fired. You're on the verge of shouting, but just then, a silver of doubt creeps inside you. Is this really what you want? Don't lash out. Focus on what you truly need to do. I quit! No. We'll quiet quit. Complete the basic task. Just
何を
kidding.
ぼーっとしてるんですか。宇宙バイオニックタニシが
Oh my
代わりにや
gosh!
ってく
I
れ
need
る
to
と
go
思う。
to HR. This is crazy. I'll try sorting by timeline, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, that's it. Calmly and nicely. Drop the fight. By now, this job feels like second nature. Might as well tidy up the last of the files. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Department of Cosmic Geography Financial Statement 1. Department of... Okay, monthly financial statement. Did you know... This is not a financial statement. I know what those look like. Did you know? Human memory cannot simulate non-existent things. Never having taken this path, you cannot possibly imagine the Department of Cosmic Geography's research content. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I am you. At least a fragment of your subconscious. The final cry before beep, 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 beep. You don't belong here. Quick, hurry! She's become aware. I know you must blank on your own. Oh, God. Oh, God. I need to take some time off. My head hurts. Oh, wow. 3 slices of blank purchased from Bellabog. Okay. Etc., etc. Primarily revolves around trailblazing. Can be roughly categorized into the heroic spirit. Adventurous experiences. Companions. Okay, etc., etc. Lafu. Yada, yada, yada. Do not step onto the stage. Do not aspire to become a hero. There you'll find only blank, blank, blank. Do not go down that sorrowful path. You can't change my mind. Ah! Talk to the strange man. What do you mean? Why are you here, though? But I really feel like we've met before. You glance... Oh, hold on. You unauto this. You glance at his work tag. Aha! We're co-workers! On it, just a single letter. A. Department? Domestic Services. Wait, since when does the space station have a domestic services department? Hello, A. Uncle A! Yeah, I dreamt I was part of the Holy Grail War. You ever see that series, Fate? Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, you know?
君もその手合いか。毎日多くのスタッフが私のところに雑談しに来るが、口を揃えて自分はここにいるべきじゃないと嘆く。今の生活に満足していないから、自分の居場所は別にあると勘違いするのだろう。だが、それは現実から目を背けているだけに過ぎない。その少年を叩き直さない限り、他の場所へ逃げたところで同じだ。いずれ行き場を失う。私から見れば、ここの暮らしは十分恵まれていると思うがね。世界が危機に瀕してもいなければ、人類を滅ぼそうとする強靭な人間。
Hello, my name is Archer. No, it's just hello, my name is A.
食材は少し変わっているがな。まあ、宝石を湯水のように使うお嬢さんはここにもいるが、大多数の人にとっては理想郷と言える。平凡な日々。だが、失えばその価値に気づくはずだ。手放してから後悔しても遅い。
You glance at him, wanting to say something, but decided not to.
どうだ？おかしな考えはいくらか収まったか？やはり、
No, I do.
ここを離れたいという気持ちはそこまで強かったわけではないようだ。
No, I want to leave. Days pass. After long hours of sorting, you're finally done with work. No, I can't. I was meant to be a trailblazer. Although an uncanny feeling lingers in your chest, before it's resolved, you should take a break. Okay. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I don't want to risk any on-the-job repeated stress injury. Oh, drifting quietly over the surface of a dream, suspended in the moment before you sink. Uther.
私が現れる前、ブリテンの民を率いていたのが彼でした。そして私が現れた後、彼は民を守るため、全てを破壊する白き竜を討伐しようとして敗れました。それでも人々は彼を最も偉大な
Yeah, I think I remember the name Uther from when I watched Merlin, like BBC Merlin.
彼を英雄にしたものは何だと思いますか？
What do I think made him a hero? The courage he exhibited as a human. Yeah, sure. That sounds nice.
ウーサー王は勝ち目のない戦いに挑みました。
Whoa.
白き竜を前に剣は折れ、体は引き裂かれました。人というくくりで考えれば、それは失敗以外の何者でもないでしょう。 しかし何かを救うために剣を掲げた彼の姿は真っ暗なブリテンの空で輝く星となったのです。私たちの目に届く星は今の姿と異なりますが、輝きに偽りはない。その光が次なる英雄の道を照らし続けるのです。あの名を失ったサーバントは私たちの人生を舞台とそう呼んでいました。
No, not the stars, radiance.
彼女は宝具で星々の輝きを塗りつぶしたのです。しかしマスター、もしあなたにまだ勇気があり、
Wow.
今なお
Yes,
星にな
I
ることを
am
望
willing
む
to
ので
become
あれば、
that star.
あなたを
Give me a
見つめる観
chance. I
客
can
もまた
do
舞
it.
台に上がり英雄となるでしょう。つい偉そうなことを言ってしまいましたね。これはあくまで
I
周り
agree.
の下手な真似に過ぎませんから。
We
お気
can
にな
be
さらず。
heroes. Where are you?
私は舞台に立つべき人を待ちながら草原を馬でかけています。
Yeah, let's break out. Let's get out of here.
あなたの夢も私の夢ももうすぐ終わりを迎えるでしょう。
Woohoo! Oh, I gotta go. But first, I gotta go schedule a
もうい
meeting.
いや、今日の仕事を終わらせないと。
Hello. Wait a minute. You look
Yo,
familiar.
お前もサボりか。悪いがもう満員だぜ。
I'm here to work.
まあいいじゃねえか。お前は仕事。
Mysterious researcher
俺は
L.
サボり。ここはお互い干渉せず仲良くやっていこうぜ。
Hello. For now, you ignore the security department staff's careless attitude and lower your head to resume your task. You've got this. You're not losing to some grown-up who's slacking all day. First on the list, a quantitative analysis of mycophage cluster interference on planetary magnetic fields. 15 attendees. Must be scheduled within the next 2 days. And the night after the next day. Ooh, we're gonna break the mold. We're gonna bust out of here. Sorry, there are no conference room available at your requested time. Uh-oh. Ugh. The conference rooms are fully booked even at night. People here really are workaholics.
ああ、思い出した。お前さんあの性格を
Hey,
入れられたやつ
you
だ。
don't just ask the Stellaron if they glow like a
寝てる
firefly in
間
their sleep.
ホタルみたいに光るのか。
I don't know how to
こうしてやっ
answer
たのも
that.
何かの縁だ。一つアドバイスをくれてやる。
Yeah, you
お
know?
前みたい
And
な
like,
若いの
yeah,
は
live like a
ど
true
っかで死
hero.
でも見つけて自分の居場所を作った方がいい。英雄のように縛られずに生きるべきだ。
Ignore the distractions around you. Let's look at the next meeting's details. The effects of starquake phenomena on the artistic expression of researchers. 2 attendees, no time constraints. Oh my gosh! 1 year, I'll just do 1 year later. Something stirs in your memory. Sparks from an engine streaking past the space station. The faint weightlessness before the Express conducts a warp jump. Wait, no. None of that is real. Researcher, you should be focusing on your task at hand. You've still got 899 more meetings to schedule. What? That's a lot. You'd better hurry up and finish before things spiral out of control. Oh my god. Monthly budget review. Sure. Alright, including the 2 new system-generated meetings. Just 897 more to go, and the list is done. Can't we automate this? Why am I doing this manually? Why don't we have a meeting room, like, interface? Like, hello? Can we not have people organize their own meetings? Another monthly budget review. No, Natural Ore Symposium. That sounds fun. That's right. Exactly. Oh, what the? You're in the zone now, handling the work before you with practiced ease. Visit from the Astral Express. That would do that
と
one.
ころでお嬢ちゃん、釣りに
We
興
tried
味はね
fishing
えか。
glass. Oh, that was our.
外は真空
I
だ
forget.
が、
He's
意外
talking
と
now.
釣れるもんだぜ。
Okay.
回遊する無形の白蓮。熱い戦いを期待できる軽素軟骨魚。そうそう。この前なんかプーマンも釣り上げた。
Although you're exhausted beyond measure, the man's expression moves you. Your entertainment during a momentary respite from work? Fishing rod. Life at the space station isn't as bleak as you thought. Maybe this is your utopia.
そういや、請求列車がまた来るらしいぜ。
Yeah, oh!
今回はしばらくここに滞在する
I
ってよ。
gotta step on the astral
せ
express
っか
this
く
time.
だ。見物がてら近くまで行ってみねえか。
あの時私は請求列車の誘いを断ったけ
You
ど
know, friend. Oh my gosh! Do you think I could take you up on your offer
その
again?
選択は
Can I
本当に
actually
正しか
go
った
this
んだ
time?
ろうか
Please? I changed my mind. You must understand. I changed my mind. Can I actually go this time, please? Better late than never, right? Surely all the stuff, like on the Lafu and Penacony, surely we can still do that on your Relo. What's like a week delay, right?
久しぶりね
Himiko!
最近の調子はどう
Not so well. It's been really bad, actually. I want to go with you guys.
何か困ってることがあるなら
No, let me
明日に
change my
相談してみ
mind,
てな
please.
きっと力になってくれるわよ私たちは
No,
あんたと別
they
れて
already
から
did
いろん
what?
な場所に行ったの
They already did all that stuff without me.
選手ラフ
But I'm like a
それから
critical member of the
キノコに
team.
いいこともたくさんあったけど大変なことも多かったわ
You couldn't have done it without me, though. How's Dunhong?
炭鉱はいろいろあったけど結局ラフに帰ったわ
And he's
なんだ
just
かんだ言って
staying
も
there, or what?
あそこが彼の故郷だものね
Okay, how's Mr. Yang?
ベルトは列車を降りたわ
Earth!
地球って知ってるかしら炭鉱が列
Oh
車を
my
離
gosh,
れた
Wealth is
後
back here with us.
彼も
Somewhere
念願
on
の
this
故郷へ
planet,
の
Wealth
帰り
is
道を見
walking
つけた
around
の
playing his video
無
games.
事にたどり着けるといいんだけど
How's Pom Pom? He's not exiled. It's probably after all of this stuff that happened in the Trailblaze mission. They probably pardoned him or something. Miko frowns, as if your question has caught her off guard. An unsettling sensation flickers through your mind. You've never boarded the express, so who is this Pom Pom you speak of?
どこで車掌の名前を聞いたのかしらもしかして
Ah!
炭鉱かな
I know, where's the March choice? I want to see her. I miss her.
パムなら相変わらずよでも立て続けに乗客が減ってしまったからちょっと寂しそうではあるわねたまに考えるのもしあの時あんたが一緒に来てくれてたら何か変わっていたのかしら
Real.
って
You just gotta go, go, go.
でも残念ながら開拓のたびに後悔とか
You just
も
gotta
しもな
live
んて
with your
存在しないわよ
choices
ね
and make the most out of it. What about March? You remember March? I remember
みつ
March.
きちゃんはなんて言
Oh
ったらいいか
no!
ガーデンの人
They're
が
in the they're in the
彼女を直
Emphorius
してくれることを
part.
願ってるわ
Oh man. And is the express still in need of passengers? Question mark.
七死人の生活は楽じゃないからここを離れた後一時的に新しい乗客が数人増えたけど今は各々の目的のために列車を去ったわ最近スターピースカンパニーの人がキャメロットに行ったらどう
Camelot! Oh my
か
gosh!
って勧めてくれた
At the
の
planet.
あそこはずいぶん前に反物質レギオンに滅ぼされたは
The
ずなんだけど
distress signals. Oh.
最近何度も救難信号が発信されてるんですって今回はそのついでに宇宙ステーションに立ち寄って友達の顔を見ようと思ったってわけね
I
え
wanna
よ
go.
かったら今度こそ私たちと一緒に行かない
I'll pack my bags right away. Let's go. Is that really how you feel? If joining the Astral Express doesn't change your life for the better, what then? Then at least I made an effort to change how my life is now. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I won't know if my life will be better or worse. But if Trailblazer isn't satisfied with the life that she's living now, and she wants to change it, then might as well, you know, try. Right? Nothing's gonna change if you don't try. What if what awaits you isn't a grand adventure, but endless cleaning, constant repairs, wounds that never heal, and death steeped in despair? What will you do then? What if you can't help anyone? What if you become a dead weight on the express? What if a nameless gives you their life to save you, yet everyone silently wishes you just leave? What will you do? Think about it. What answer should you give?
ちょっと考えさせて
I know,
列車が
Caster's
出
really
発
putting
す
in
る
the
までには
work.
返事するから
No.
ええ、それで構わないわ。どちらを選んでもその選択を尊重するから。
This is not good thinking. You can't be thinking back on things that you can't change.
疲れた。
I feel like everyone will have regrets. You know, like I feel like that's not really something you can really ever escape. Like everyone has regrets to a degree, and I feel like it's just like everyone kind of has to learn to live with the choices that they make. You know what I mean? It's like you can't go back and change things, so you might as well learn how to live with the choices that you did make and make the most out of them. And I don't know, just because it's like if you can't change how things, like what happened, why continue to suffer by moping on that choice you could never change? You know what I mean? Like what you can do is you can like change your mindset, you know, try to find the silver lining, try to find joy and value in how you're living now, or you know, find the little things, or find ways to like learn to appreciate it. Or it's like if you really aren't satisfied, then change it, work to change it, or like do something about it. You know what I mean? Focus on the things you can change rather than things you can't, you know? Anyway, a peaceful dream stirred by birdsong beyond the window. However, can a robin really sing in the vacuum of space?
無実の罪で投獄された
Miss
ある鳥の
Notes.
話をしましょう。その鳥は歌手だったのですが、権力者に好まれない曲を作ったために鉄の牢獄に入れられてしまったのです。牢獄の中で鳥は多くの嘆きの声を聞きました。そこで彼女は同じカゴに入れられた人々のために歌い、彼らの郷愁を慰め、反抗の志を鼓舞しようと決意します。最終的に鳥は一つの懐中時計と一匹の狼、そして数えきれない仲間たちと共に牢獄を破ることに成功しました。そうして自由を得た鳥は新たな人生を始められると思っていました。舞台の上や銀幕の中で美しい羽と歌声を披露すれば、かつてのように持たざる者たちに希望を届けられる、そう信じていたのです。しかし、それは間違いでした。
I was like, where's the but?
ピノコニーは瞬く間に変わり果て、鳥の歌も出演した映画もその生活も全てお金という名のカゴに閉じ込められた商品になってしまったのです。映画会社は鳥をただ美しいだけのシンボルにしようとしていましたが、鳥自身はその息の詰まる汚れた下水道のような世界から一刻も早く飛び立ちたいと願っていました。すると彼らは鳥の芸名を奪い、新しいひな鳥に代わりを務めさせ、汚れた噂と憶測で鳥の首を絞め、不名誉な結末へと追い込んだのです。それであなたは自分に汚名を着せた人たちに復讐したいと思っているの？いいえ、その逆です。この世界に戻ってきた時、私は復讐できる相手が一人も残っていないことに気づきました。だからこそ今は奪われた名前を取り戻して自分のすべての作品を消し去りたいと思っています。として存在した痕跡をこの世から完全に抹消するために。囚われ奪われた経験があるのなら、聖杯戦争を終わらせようとしているマスターや英霊たちを今ここで宝具に閉じ込めておくべきではないわ。オーディさんはあなたの願いを叶えられるかもしれないけれど、きっとそれに見合った代価を要求してくる。彼と同じ時代に生きたあなたならそれはよく分かっているでしょ。オーディはピノコニーを貪る害虫ですから、当然信用はしていません。ですが彼の目的はあくまで聖杯から得られる利益だけ。それを考えれば まだマシな
The
害
Holy
虫と
Grail
言え
in
るでしょう。
Pinnacle though isn't real though, so I don't know.
対してあなたの心は聖杯で買収できません。宝具を解除してほしいなら
Sorry.
0
Sorry
時
to
で
take
命
you out
じ
of
て
it,
くだ
guys.
さい。あの人たちが
おー
契約と法律を盾に私の名前と未来を奪ったように。さあ
Thank you, guys.
マスター。
そんなことしないわ。あなただって分かっているでしょ。今まで
Thank you,
賭け
everyone.
事なんてしたことはないけれど、賭けてもいい。あなたに英雄の仮面を外された
there
マ
she's
スター
sleeping.
とサーバントたちはきっとその宝具から抜け出せるって。
Yeah, Robin believes in us to break
そう
free.
信じてる。
We're breaking free.
では見届けましょう。
Birdsong fades into silence.
変な夢を見た気がするけど、細かいところがどうしても思い出せない。体が重い。でも
Oh my gosh. Oh, the grind never stops, truly. Okay, here we go. Miss Note's wish resembles many servants' secret wish when they are summoned. Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah. They sort of have regrets from the life they had lived previously. Interesting. Rita, how many days has it been since you started working at the space station? 30? 90? Even longer? Do you still remember what you need to do now? Compiling project proposals from all levels of researchers. By now, it's second nature. Something you could do with your eyes closed. Oh. I didn't think I was actually gonna be closing my eyes. Breeze through the work with my eyes closed. Yeah, sure. Surely not gonna make any mistakes. Oh my god. I just keep doing it then. Man, am I gonna let my life just go by, pass me by like that? Still thinking about the Astral Express? Been wrestling with that choice for ages and still haven't made up your mind. They'll be departing soon. You wish them a journey full of wondrous encounters. I want to leave! Uh-oh, they took that choice away from me. I don't know where to go. If you board the express, what waits for you may be nothing but danger and the terrifying unknown. Your deeds will be forgotten in time and your journey will eventually come to an end. Let me go! No! So you're glad you stayed. No ticket, no bag, no danger. Just a quiet, peaceful, and undisturbed life. For some people, that might be nice. That might be the dream. But not for Trailblazer! The work he had piled up took far too much of your time. 1 day, 2 days, 10 days. Maybe you'll never catch up to the Astral Express again. You're tired. Find a room and take a break. I just lay down on the floor here. Hey, whoa! My friends are here, both of them. A and L.
性格のお嬢さんじゃないか。カクテルでもご馳走しようかと思ったんだが、まだ未成年だったな。
I'll have some juice. I was with the Trailblazer on the Express. Please believe me.
奇遇だな。俺も自分は宇宙ステーションの警備員なんて柄じゃねえって思う
Wake up,
時がある
guys.
ぜ。
Wake up!
つまり、君は請求列車に乗りたいのか。
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's right.
君のようなスタッフは毎年何人かいるが、いざその時になると例外なく尻込みしてしまう。彼らは重苦しい生活から逃げたいだけで、命を危険にさらすよ
No,
う
but you
な
don't
冒険
understand.
が
This
したいわ
girl,
けではない
this
から。
girl is ready. She's ready to adventure.
それで、君はどちらなんだ？
I want to go on an adventure into the unknown. Oh, he's locking in.
今のままでいい。どうせもっとふさわしい人がいる。自分なんて取るに足らない
He's like,
凡人だ。
that's what you said before.
この世に後悔を知らない人間などいない。
Literally what I just said earlier. He gets it. Archer gets A gets it. Why speak of regrets when everyone who has ever lived has regretted something? From the great philosopher known in history books, Archer. Yeah.
だからといって、そのせいで誰もが足を止めてしまったら、
Real.
英雄という存在も生まれなかっただろう。行く先の見えない旅路でも願いを抱いて踏み出した者たちがいる。 それは愚かなことかもしれないが、その愚かさこそが七死人や開拓者、そして英雄を生み出してきた。
Like, that's the beauty in it, right? Like, the world needs people who, you know, even if they don't have a clear path, they go off and they have a wish, they have a dream, and they just, you know, relentlessly chase after it. But the world also needs people who are like, you know what, I'm good. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here to live peacefully and, you know, have stability in life. And like, you just gotta find what satisfies you, you know, and how you're willing to live life. And that's different for everyone. So, I don't know. Trailblazer, you should go.
君が持っているその人形も、ある英雄がかつて存在した証だよ。
Do you know what it is? Oh, the doll. Oh, you mean the saber doll. The wooden
ただ
doll.
の質の悪い工芸品だ。
Where her eyes are like
誰かの甘い願いが偶然それを記録として歴史に刻んだに過ぎる。
Archer is an ironic example? How do you mean? Unless... No. I'm worried I'm like, does it spoil something else in
列
fate?
車はもう出発したかもしれないし、まだ出発していないかもしれない。だが、もし君が本気でその道を進もうと思っているのなら、
I'll wait for them to come back. I'll send an email or something. You'll save Y for Unlimited Blade Works. I see.
本当に自分が七死人だと思うなら、
I
や
gotta
る
go!
べきことは一つだ。
I gotta go get my ticket. I must set off.
もう行くよ。
Real. Let's go! Oh, I gotta walk there. But what if I miss it? Go, go,
列車は
go,
もう出発した。
go! No, stop it, stop it! No, stop it! You're not being...
次に行こう。映画を見に行こう。宇宙
No,
ス
no,
テ
no.
ーションの生活の何が不満なんだ？
This is kind of
ここでの生活を
crazy.
羨む人がどれだけいる
No,
か分かっているの
no!
か？
Oh my god,
ここ
I'm
には
scared.
反物質レギオンも
Avoid the crowd, okay? I'll do my
宇
best.
宙で
I...
一番安全な場所だ。
Oh my god, this
何
is
かが私を
frightening.
ここに留まらせようとしてる。
Avoid the
この
crowd.
人たちを避けながら進ま
Like,
ない
go
と。
around? Or just like, can I just go
誰も
like
邪魔はしてい
this?
ない。
Oh, no, no,
こ
no.
れ以上進まない方がいい。
Uh-oh.
七死人の未
Okay.
来には
I...
虚
Okay.
無と絶望しかな
Because
い
the。other crowd I was able to kind of just walk
自分が
through.
特別だとでも思って
Oh
るのか？
my...
あなたよ
Oh
りも優秀な
gosh.
七死人たち、ティエルナンもケルベックもみんな暗闇に逃れて二度と戻ってこれなか
No,
ったという。
I'm not listening to you. I'm a nameless.
やっと認めてくれた。
Yeah.
私
See,
が七死
you
人だ
messed
って
up.
ことを。
You just confirmed that I'm a nameless. The voices that once spoke to you fell silent in an instant. They never spoke again. Okay, yeah. Gotta go. I gotta skedaddle. Ooh, proceed towards the destined path. Okay. That's very creepy. I will agree with that. A bat. Plain, unimpressive, yet strangely familiar. Oh gosh. You once believed you'd never hold it again in this lifetime. Wow!
それを抜いたが最後。
Ah!
あなたたちを待つのは不幸な結末だけだとい
Oh
うの
my
に。
gosh, that parallels the whole sword in the stone. That's
それでもやるというのです。
crazy! Wait, I like that parallel. That's cool.
マーリンにも同じように警告されたことがあ
See
り
up? Mm-hmm.
だから私はあなたたちのために
No.
優しくて穏
She's
やかな
literally
夢を
Sunday.
紡いで差し上げたのです。これこそがあなたたちの望んでいたものなのでしょう。確かに私よりも先手の剣を抜くにふさわし
No,
いもの
but
がい
you were
た
the
かも
one
し
who
れない。
stepped up to the plate.
そう考えたこともありました。ですが私はカリバーンを抜いたあの少女を責めることはできません。
Mm-hmm.
たとえ身の程知らずであったとしても、彼女はただ白き竜に挑んだ王のように何かを救いたかっただけですから。
Oh, friendship! I'm gonna cry. I love them.
もし再び選択の機会があるとしたら、私はこう伝えるでしょう。過去の自分を超え、より良い未来を切り開けることを願っている。
Kingdom Hearts moment real.
マスター、平和な無境で十分に
Yeah.
休めましたね。
Yeah, let's wake up.
私と共に
Oh
ここから離れましょう。
wow, the back to back is cool.
必ず後悔することになりますよ。
No, no, everyone has regrets. Grab the bat. I can't just stay here and do
後悔
nothing.
なんか絶対しない。
Yeah. Real. Yeah, oh yeah. Wait, that's cool. Oh! Whoa, with the seals and everything. Whoa! Oh, that's epic. Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's cool. The bat in the stone. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. I hope Saber can do this. Should be fine. How's the volume, Archangels? Okay, that should be fine. I hope. I really hope so. Nice. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, yeah, let's go. Woohoo! Yeah, go for it. What? She has to go get it. Yeah. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Volume's good now. It's not. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, impressive. Entering sunset. Oh, we might be done before sunset's gone. Oh, wow. Oh, she's awake. Yeah, I really don't like that. Oh. Okay. Immediately use losing event tide? Immediately launches a killing blow. Oh! Okay. Alright. Alright, go. Oh no. Please, oh god, no jeez. Oh god. Alright. Okay. Surely there's gonna be some sort of fun little story thing that... Oh, but we can wake him up. Well, that's good. Oh, jeez. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't read that fast enough. Okay. Each time its attack weakness broken or receives damage, okay. 1 bar of HP will be depleted. Okay. That's very interesting. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, please. Okay. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Let's just keep going here. Oof. Let's do this. It's okay. We'll be back soon. Yeah, see? There you go. And then... Oh, wait. She's already going. It's fine. It's okay. Here, she can go again. Ooh, interesting. Okay, there you go. Phase 2. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. Ouch. That's not nice. That's really not nice. No. We'll do this. Yeah, okay. Yes, very good. Ouch. Hey, whoa. I just need to do damage so I can get HP. Okay, nice. Very good. Okay. Oh, Saber. Ouch. Wow. Okay, come on, please. Take it home. Oh, jeez. Please, Saber. We need you to take it home now. Please. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Take it home. Please. We need to get out of here. Okay, cool. Oh, that was pretty easy. That wasn't too bad at all.
また失敗してしまいました。裏切り者には ふさわしい結末ですね。
舞台に立つのがそんなに苦痛だったなら、どうして牢獄を出た後もピノコニーの舞台にとどまることを選んだの？
私が歌えば乱暴な囚人たちは静まり、泣いていた子供たちも笑顔を見せてくれました。些細な出来事かもしれませんが、そのおかげで私は牢獄の中にいても自由を感じることができたのです。でもピノコニーは変わってしまった。多くの琥珀期を経てかつての姿は失われ、今ではすっかり見知らぬ場所に。そして私はこの新しい檻に閉じ込められています。いえ、もういいのです。すべてを終わらせてください。
It is time to end this, though.
マスターを裏切ったサーバントに存在する資格などありません。
そうなら、あなたの望み通りに霊樹を持って命ずる。アスナル、ピノコニーを代表してあなたの名を返還するわ。たとえ名前を商標登録され全てを奪われたのだとしても、あなたは価値のない敗者なんかじゃない。アイリスの母よ、顔を上げて、重ねて霊樹を持って命ずる。あなたの英霊としての証をここに返還する。その死をきっかけに歌手やタレントたちは商人から自由と尊厳を取り戻そうと思うようになった。あなたは五大クランの一つ、アイリス家を供した偉大な人。名もなき影の人じゃないわ。だからこそその名を借りたのでしょ。弟子であるメイフンと友人の時計屋が作り上げたキャラクター、ドリームタウンで自由に歌うノーツガールの名をこれ以上は重ねて霊樹を持って命ずる。舞台に立つ後輩としてあなたに人としての自由を返還するわ。アイリスの母、今日からあなたは誰からの支配も受けることなく、自分のためだけに踊ることができる。このお芝居はもうすぐ幕を閉じるけれど、その前にどうか大劇場を出て、その目で今のタレントたちを見てきてちょうだい。どれだけの誹謗中傷を浴びても、彼らの目にはあなたが英雄として映っている。それを確かめてほしいの。
Meanwhile, the master and their servants, freed from the Dreamscape, stepped into the heart of the grand
魔
theater.
力に似た強い力を感じます。儀式はすでに完成に近づいているようですね。
This is one of the most selfless and noble use of command skills I've seen. I was about to say!
残る
It seems
2
like
機はライダーとバーサーカー。待ち受けているのはどちらか。
Because it's like they would use those things to make their servants do stuff for them,
両者が同時に
right? But
襲
it's
って
like
くる可
she
能性
used
は
hers to help her.
いずれにせよ、
Help
相手
her
に
like
聖
Miss
杯を
No.
占有
Help
され
her.
ている以上、苦戦を強いられるでしょう。
Oh god. I'll lead the charge! Yep.
マスター、この剣にかけて
Oh, so
必ずやあなたを
cool!
守り
See,
抜
we're
くと
so
誓いましょう。
cool.
ブ
She's
ー
a
とヒルたち
coolie.
も出てこれたみたいだし、
Okay. Oh,
様
nice.
子を見に行こうかな。
Wait, that's weird. Rita's
もう
talking,
一つ
but
の
oh,
人
wait,
生
no.
か。まったく夢の泡って本当に健康に悪いね。調和セレモニーで命を
Oh
半
my
分
gosh.
持ってかれたっていうのに、あのサーバントの幻で残りの半分まで奪われるところだった。
ねえ、あんたはどこに閉じ込められてたんだ？
Oh yeah, I bet you tell me about your dream.
何をかけても永遠に勝てない夢。さすがの僕もそこではおとなしいウェイターになってすっかりギャンブルをやめてたよ。
ベイビー、脱ギャンブルってか？そいつはまた健全な夢だな。
そういう君はどうなんだい？
Oh yeah, yeah, that's your boot hill.
俺か？俺はただ久しぶりの再会を果たしただけさ。
Oh, as they talked, Boot Hill had already loaded his gun. Next up, the final battle with the mastermind. Oh god. Chat with the servants. Yeah, what's up?
これは最初に固有結界に閉じ込められた英霊じゃないか。自慢の足は生かされなかったのかな？
Oh my gosh.
戻った途端にてめえの小言だよ。
I was gonna say like that. Now's not the time, guys.
そうあまるで長くて気の抜けない冒険をした後だぜ。よく思い出せねえが、魚の頭をした敵が出てきたような。
Oh god, we didn't even get through the final battle. That was just misnoted. With enemies on the way, the two servants were more than ready to fight. Oh boy. Oh god, time to settle the score with old Odie. Let the curtain fall into the final stage. Here we are. This is it. Oh god. Well, my team worked just fine enough, so should be fine. Why are you facing away? So ominous.
どうやらアスナさんもしくじったようですな。実に惜しい。
The fuel. Oh my gosh.
あと一歩でサーバントの皆さんの仮面と夢の炎を引き剥がして燃料として聖杯に捧げることができたというのに。まあ仕方ありませんな。どれだけ優秀なパートナーがいても肝心な部分は結局自分で解決しなければならない。これも業務提携の常識ですから。
ボが聖杯戦争なんざ引き起こして一体何を企んでやがる。
そのシワだらけの顔から考えると、あれか、不老不死でも狙ってんのか。
まさか。私はすでに15泊以上の時を生きています。さらに我が医療チームが頑張ってくれればさらなる延命だって。
He's like, I don't need to wish for immortality. I have a medical team.
ではライバルを消そうとしたのか。マスターと一悶着あったと聞いているが。
とんでもない。商売の世界
So
に
what's your
永
angle,
遠
Odie?
の敵など存在しませんからな。
それはそうだけど、
Yeah.
やっぱり僕はオーディさんの真の狙いが気になっちゃうな。
私の知る魔術師たちの中には万物の根源に至るためなら命も人間性も平然と尽くさることができる者たちがいます。あなたもその類なのですか。
そのようなものに興味を持つのは天才クラブの方たちだけですよ。
I'm sure they would be curious about that. Then what's your real reason? Why?
最初から言っていたことですが、調和セレモニーがあっけなく幕を閉じてしまったことで、
Just the fact that it's an entertaining program? Really?
成長の起
There
爆
really
剤
is
を
nothing
必要としていました。つまり我々は誰もが注目するビジネスプロジェクトを立ち上げなければならなかったのです。願いを叶えられる聖杯、これは金の卵を産むガチョウに他なりません。一度聖杯戦争が成功すれば、ピノコニーは調和セレモニーをも凌駕する壮大な祭典を手に入れ、
You're gonna attract like some really aggressive people. Like,
もちろん、
oh
今
gosh.
回の第1回聖杯戦争には
Oh jeez.
私の個人的な目的も
That's
含
hold
まれ
Odie.
てい
That's
ま
not
す
a good
が、
idea.
それは皆さんには
It's been a while. Welcome
何
back.
の
Welcome,
関係も
welcome.
ないことです。
That's dot 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 at this point. Goodness.
私は群衆がピノコニーに押し寄せ、全財産を投げ打ち、必死に聖杯戦争への参加権を得ようとするのを見るのがたまらなく好きなのですよ。ルーサン兵が緊迫の時から銀河市場へと流れ込み、目まぐるしく売買される様子には 思わず心が躍ってしまいます。
Yeah, leave it to the rich guy to create this really like
最後には全てを奪われる
insane battle royale thing for spectacle and money.
そのもの。
Gosh.
無名の企業を次々と買収して、私のビジネス帝国の一部にする快感は。
Maybe you should show him a fate anime. Yeah, you don't know what you're getting into, old
黄
Odie.
金の時では私の顔色一つで商品の価格が決まり、ブルーの時では私のためにピノコニーのファッショントレンドが作られていく。夢、願い、ピノコニーがそのような虚しいものの上に成り立っていると本気で思っているのですか？ピノコニーを真に支えているのは、あなたたちが低俗だと蔑んだ尽きることのない貨幣の本流、金。それこそが宴の星の最も堅固な基盤なのですよ。
何が目的であろうと、聖杯戦争の勝者は一人だ。残念ながら、君のこれまでの行いは全てのサーバントを敵に回す結果となった。
I'm the same. I'm the same.
そして今、私たちは君の目の前に立っている。これが何を意味するかわかるだろう。
俺は数時間前の続きがしてえな。
Unlimited blade war.
魚の頭はもう飽きた。願いが潰れて悔しがる老いぼれの顔なんざ見せ物として上等だろ。
悪巧みしか頭にない老化の見せ物に楽しもうとは。いささか品が欠けているな。
I like seeing all the servants get along and be friends.
まるで私がすでに敗退したような物言いですが、しかしこのゲームの勝者が一人だけというのなら、私が敗れた後、あなたたちはどうやって勝者を決めるおつもりですか？というわけで、ここで一つ提案です。どなたでも構いませんので、私と手を組みませんか？他の参加者を全員排除していただければ、その方に聖杯への願いをかける資格をお譲りしましょう。希望されるのであれば契約を結んでも構いませんよ。正確で理路整然とした言葉をもってすれば、全員の願いを同時に叶えることも不可能ではありません。マスターやサーバントの皆さんはまさにそのために戦ってきたのではありませんか？
Wait, no! I was like, wait, we can't just all be friends, and none of the choices are let's resolve this peacefully. This part of the show, are you trying to make me laugh? Oh my gosh.
全員の願いを汚すことで成り立つ聖杯なんざ壊した方がいいに決まってんだろ。違うか、マスター。
Oh, hello. Okay. He just has long pauses after his audio.
ぶっ壊す前に大暴れしてやるのが正解だ。
珍しく同感だ。その案は気に入った。どうする？ミスター・アベンチュリー。たまには正義の味方をするのもいいんじゃないか？
悪役はもうやったからね。今回はオーディさんに譲るとしよ
う。マスター、申し訳ありません。どうやらあなたのために聖杯を勝ち取ることはできないようです。
It's okay. I don't need it. We made this choice together.
ノーツガールが見せてくれた夢のおかげで、
Oh, real! What matters is the friends we made along the way.
大切なのは結果ではなく、何かを救うために、何かを追い求めて歩んできた道のりなのだと。私に聖杯は必要ありません。果たせなかった願いも今ここで断ち切ります。
Oh God!
どうしても
He's like, I still want the I still want the views. I still want the high ratings. You guys gotta go through a final boss. Oh gosh.
聖杯戦争に参加するマスター
Oh my god, who is his?
歴史
Oh
上の
my
偉人を
gosh!
サーバント
Who's
と
his
して
servant
召
gonna be?
喚しな
Oh
ければな
wow.
らない
I'm
それが
scared.
ルールです
It's gonna be a very
しか
significant.
し
Oh my
私は
god, if he's
誰
gonna.
を召喚すべきかずっと
We'll let him cook.
悩んでいました資金援助をしていた落ちぶれた映画
No,
監
no,
督
I know who you're gonna
それとも名前を
say.
買い取った
Oh god, it's gonna be
伝説の
some really
スター。
significant to Petacone history. I already know.
いいえ彼らでは格が足りませんそう思い悩んでいた時
Stop.
ふとひらめいたのです
Like a younger version of
な
yourself?
らば自
That
分
is
を
not
召
who I thought he
喚
was
す
gonna
れ
say.
ばいいで
Truth
は
be told.
ないかと十琥珀期もの時を生き抜き今なお活躍している伝説的な人物が
Can you do that?
鏡の中にいるではありません
I mean, I
か
guess he has lived long enough to
そうして
いい
私
Oh
は
my gosh.
自分自身を触媒に召喚の儀式を行いました ピノコニー
interesting.
の歴史に名を刻んだビジネス界の
Well,
大物、オーデ
Guess
ィ
there's
が
no rule
果
against
たし
that
て
yet.
どのような姿で現れるのか人々は私をど
I
の
know the
よう
Holy
に
Grail
評
is the
価
friends we
し
don't
て
love
い
the
る
way.
の
That's what I
か
was hoping.
非常に気になりましてね
Have you got your answer? Oh god, he's laughing. Oh god, he's laughing. Cuckoo crazy.
はいなかなか傷つく答え
Oh
でした
gosh.
人々
Well,
の目
let's
に
do a
映
little
る私は
self-reflection.
ピノコニ
Was
ー
there
の
anything
多
that
くの
you
木の
did that may
頂
have
に横たわ
warranted
る
people viewing you like this?
金のために狂ったように木をかじり
Oh
続
my
ける
gosh.
害虫に過ぎなかったのです
Oh, he's mad. Oh gosh, here we go. No, not the bugs. No, not the bugs. Oh, we got a bug boss. Okay. Let's do this.
聖杯を奪うも壊すも好きに
Money grubbing parasite. Okay. Oh god, whoa. Multiply.
つまり
Okay, so let's
こ
break
こで
his
僕た
weakness.
ちを待っていたのは最初からオーディさんのサーバント
Ouch,
だったって
ouch. Oh, wait, we have a special power. My command spell? I only have 3 then. Wait, whoa! My noble phantasm!
あらゆる邪悪を打ち滅ぼせセイバー
That's cool. Wait. Oh, that's cool. Ew, Ooh. So cool. Oh, ouch. 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 Ah. Well, at least they're exploding. Okay. Woof. Okay. Yeah. Wait, we should also do this.
もうじゃ再臨
Oh gosh. Stop doing that. That's not nice. Whoa! Wait, she's ready. She's ready. Go again. Wait, that's cool.
この
Go,
赤の
go.
星のハイバ
I know, so much damage. Actually kind of insane. Well, they also provided me this saber, so I'm not surprised. I've been unentangled. Untangled,
償い
sorry.
たまえ求めるものを得る
Oh. Yeah, it's okay. You can just go get it. Oh. Okay. Easy breezy. Beautiful. Oh no. Okay, ouch. Yeah, it should be fine.
急いで聖杯を解体しましょう
Ouch.
このままでは
It's okay, we can use our next command seal soon. Almost there.
その証拠は
Almost
譲る
command
とし
seal time.
一気当選は王の
Let's go.
権利とするもの
Please. No. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Sonny's gonna die. Oh my gosh. But Cass is here. Behind the scenes. Ouch.
てらっしゃい見てらっしゃい一発ド派手にいくよ
Go. There we go. Oh, that was a good. Ouch. I was hoping that. Oh gosh. We can't get his turn advance anymore, but it's okay. It should be fine. Oh, poor Sunday. He's like, I can't be back in this room again. This is too much for me. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. This guy isn't too tough, actually. With this really strong saber they gave us. Whoa. Epic. Oh, unless there's a third phase. Whoa!
解放し聖杯を破壊せよ。
Cool, cool. Whoa, yeah, whoa.
任せよう。
Oh, wow, wow. I think it's so funny that in Zero, like, Saber uses this, like, wind magic or whatever to hide the fact that she has Excalibur, because she's like, well, my sword's gonna give away who I am. But, like, when you think about it, it's like, okay, now let me just pause and think here. Who in history has a sword that is so iconic that I would know exactly who they are just from seeing it? And that's why she's hiding it. Like, the number of people you could possibly think about is pretty small. But I mean, I guess either way, you know, the other option is that she doesn't hide her sword and, you know, people find out directly. So, I don't know, it just feels like there's not really much you could do, you know? Or like maybe you could make it look like a different sword. You know what I mean? Instead of just hiding it completely. If she has the power to hide it completely, wouldn't she have the power to make Excalibur look like a regular sword? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it.
厄介事ばっかでこの大劇場もついてねえな。ハウンドやドリームメーカーの連中が気の毒になってきたぜ。
That's why she's a wind element, you know? I guess so.
心配しなくてもこの古い建物は何百って保険に入ってるから大丈夫だよ。オーディさんはお金に関する問題で自分が損をするようなヘマは絶対にしないから。
あの野郎、勝手に聖杯戦争に巻き込んでおいて自分は高みの見物かよ。お前らあいつを引きずり出して文句の一つや二つ言ってやるけど思わねえのか。 She would just rather not
wield anything than wield a sword that is not her own. Okay, that's fair. I can see that being like a pride thing. Make him pay for our emotional damage.
残念だけど今回の事件で負傷したマスターは一人もいない。彼に責任を問おうとしても、いつもの手口、一流の弁護士チームと莫大な賠償金でごまかされて終わりだろうね。それにきっと彼は聖杯戦争でそのコストをはるかに上回る利益を手に入れてるから、賠償とか言われても痛くも痒くもないんじゃないかな。でもまあ今回の茶番は交渉の場でいいチップになりそうだ。うまくいけばジェイドもピノコニーに対してもっと大きな突破口を開けるだろう。
Does Scott have no rights? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. The IPC is still the winner of it all.
そんな言い方しなくてもいいじゃないか。これはピノコニーの株主様にとってもいいことなんだから。
腐った金の匂いしかしねえピノコニーのルールなんざ知ったこっちゃねえ。ランサー、あのラブリーな年寄りをぶっ潰しに行こうぜ。
そうしたいのは山々だが、どうやら時間が足りないみてえだ。聖杯が解体された以上、俺たちも元の場所に戻らなきゃな。
Are you leaving already? Who are you again? It's crazy. Are you leaving?
そうか。
Oh, brother.
残念だぜ、ブラザー。また会えたら、その時は銀河一のバーで一杯おごってやるよ。
Honky tonk.
銀河一ときたか。そいつはいい。
ああ、
なら別れの言葉はよしとこう。せっかくの機会をなくしちまう。
Buddy, oh, we'll miss you, brother.
お前らとは、今回も本気で戦わずに終わっちまったな。どうやらことごとく縁がないらしい。
そうでしょうか。以前あなたを倒した記憶があるのですが。
Oh, they're so silly.
知っての通り、私はただの旧兵だ。君が望むなら、またこちらが負けたことにしてやっても構わんな。
ここでお前らと言い争う気はねえよ。俺は消える前にもう一度ピノコニーの風景を拝んでくるとするぜ。
マスター、
No!
そろそろ別れの時だ。
Oh, Archer.
最後に言わせてもらうが、
Goodness.
その服装のセンスは少し改めた方がいい。
Aww.
だが
Cute.
サーバントとして
Aw, that's sweet.
今回の聖杯戦争で君と同行できたことを嬉しく思っている。誇張した言葉と華やかな装飾の下には
Aww.
執着心のある子供が見える。たまには正義の味方になるのも悪くないな。
Is he reflecting fans' opinions on his designs? Do people not like Aventuring's design?
人の心の分
I think
析
it's
は勘弁
okay.
してくれ。それに
I don't think it's
服装のセン
particularly
スの話ならお
bad.
互い様じゃないかな。
I guess I've never really
人
thought about
類
it
の
too
守護
much.
者さん。
そう言われてみれば、そもそも人
Yeah, I
類
think
の
that
守護者
it's
である
just
私
fine.
は
I think it's
な
okay.
ぜ
It's
この
good.
ような抑止力のない世界に呼ばれたのだろうか。
アーチャー、あなたがここに呼ばれた理由は明白でしょ。
You were summoned as a heroic spirit.
英雄か。いい夢を見たと思っておこう。
Yeah. Oh no! No. Oh, we're the last ones. Oh, say goodbye to Saber. What if I just never? Yeah. No, I don't want her to leave
あな
without
たの
me
召
saying
喚に応
goodbye.
じてこの不思議な世界を旅することができとても楽しかった。
Wah. Oh, I'm not great at farewells.
夢の中で私はあなたの恐れを見ました。
Real though.
ですが
So
それを恥じ
real.
ることはありません。未知への不安、迷い、失うことへ
Yeah,
の
that's
恐怖
just
心、
what it means to be human.
そして何かを成し遂げられなかったことに対する後悔の念は人間であれば誰もが抱く感情ですから。英
This
雄
can't
になる
be.
前
I
ヘラク
know.
レスもただの子供でした。今はまだ力が足りないかもしれませんが
Servant unsummoning her always sad
あなたは
moments.
いつか
No.
銀河を照らす星になる。私はそう信じています。
Like you did. Who's Heracles? Like you did?
もし私の存在がわずかでもあなたの進む道を照らせたのなら
Real though.
それほど嬉しいことはありません。マスター、未来のあなたによろしくお伝えください。
You're so good with words, Saber. Oh my god. Oh no! She has to come home now via wish. Okay, I have time. The banner doesn't have an end date on it, so we're good. At the same time, in the Dreamflux Reef, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting elsewhere, watching the scenery with interest. Oh yeah, we gotta see what's going on with Scott. I feel like I need a
聖
ending
杯が
there.
壊され
Oh,
た。
it just broke.
なんともったいないこと。人々はそれを追い求め、それのために戦い、身を捧げ、時には命を懸ける。そう考えると、聖
I like
杯
this
は
shot of the
ま
city.
るで我らがピノコリーのようですな。
It looks really cool.
人々が願いをつぎ込んだ結果、ピノコニーは今の姿になりました。では、果たしてピノコニーは彼らの願いに応えたのでしょうか。この奥室ブラックホールを見てください。10琥珀期前にここに座っていたピノコニーをゼロから築き上げた者たちは、今や卑劣で恥知らずな老いぼれを残して、敵も味方も皆この世を去ってしまいました。正直に言いましょう。
Oh.
私の願いはすでに叶っています。
Oh,
あなたたちが私の
wow.
ことをどう思っていようと、かつてどんなに憎しみ合った仲だろうと、聖杯はその功績を認め、英霊として限界させたのですから。これもまたある意味で旧友との再会と言えるのではないでしょうか。 心残りがあるとすれば、ミハイルのやつがここにいないことくらいですな。
いや、実に感動的だった。あなたのことを知らなければ騙されるところだったぞ。旧友との再会、そんなものビジネスプロジェクトのおまけでしかないだろ
う。グレイディ、ノット。
Yeah, Mr. Recta. He's like, we have to get the footage. Oh my gosh.
作品の編集は終わったのですか？重要な仕事ですからね。
We gotta get the money. We gotta get the revenue from the.
任せられるのはやはりあなたしかいません。
From the, I don't know, sales.
ああ、参加者のプライバシーに関わる部分はカットしたが、
He made the new Fate
聖杯戦
series.
争の中で最も見応えのあるシーンはしっ
Honkai Star Rail.
かりと残しておいた。芸術性はともかく商業性においては失望させないはずだ。
He's like, I edited everything into a 24 episode season. Or a 24 episode
あ
anime.
なた方のような芸術家は自身の信じる芸術の日に名を刻むために後先を顧みないのが懸念点でしたので。
Fate Star Rail? Wait, that's, yeah, I like that title. That's cool.
まあ、そのような大志を実現できる者は残念ながら聖杯戦争の勝者と同様にごくわずかしかいませんが。
Although probably movie would probably make more sense than a 24 episode anime. There's not enough content, I think.
お金ほどふさわしいものはありません。
Oh, Odie.
か
Oh,
つての命
Odie.
令が持つ記憶もまた私を満足させられる報酬だ。
ほう、グレイディのような三流監督の記憶がですか。そのようなものに何の価値があるのです。
一人の映画監督の記憶という点から見れば、その価値は確かに灰のようにビビた
Mr.
る
Recca question mark? His gaze is
一
so
人の人間
ominous.
の記憶という点から見ればあれはまさ
Like
し
if
く
looks could kill. Those YouTube play button eyes are making me very uncomfortable.
絶望し争う。そうして歴史に名を残せないまま彼は落語者となった。まさにあの時代のピノコニーの縮図であり、人々を報復させるピエロ。しかし真の英雄でもある。宝石のようにさまざまな面を持ったこの記憶を見逃すわけにはいかないだろう。それよりも気がかりなのは君の方だ。これほどの大芝居を打っておいて最後に体裁の悪い結末を迎えるかもしれないという心配はないのか？
私は商人ですからこの年になってまで恥だの体裁だの気にしているようでは話になりません。
なるほど。では今回の取引はこれにて終了だ。先に失礼する。
さてアスナさん、あなたの名前の商標権、そしてすべての創作物の所有権を放棄するという声明文にサインしましょう。それで満足ですかな？
満足も何もありません。むしろ今更拒否するというのなら消える前にその短すぎて見えない首を締め上げて息絶える瞬間まで見届けてあげましょう。まあそんなことをしてもあなたを殺さないことは分かっていますが、さようならピノコニーで最も成功した商人。最後にずっと伝えたかったことを言わせてください。さっさと地獄に落ちろ。
I'm not surprised.
これは感動的な告白だ。
Oh my.
アスナさん。
I guess he's like, I've lived long enough.
叶う日が来るといいですね。
At the same time, aboard the express! Oh my gosh. Far from the heat of battle, a servant summoned under the rider class stays on the sidelines! Wait! As a rider, he once built an unsinkable ship. Wait! You think Pom Pom is... Oh my gosh. That's crazy! Do you think Pom Pom is Rider's master? As a rider, he once built an unsinkable ship, little ship, named the compass. As a rider, he was once a nameless who rode the stars aboard the Interstellar Express. Centuries have passed. Wait, what? The music. Because earlier when Odie was like, I'm gonna bring someone back from Penacony's history, I was like, is it gonna be Mick? Oh my gosh.
みつきちゃんは変なものを持って帰ってくるのが好きでの。
ミーシャー。
この前は祭天銃とかいう器物を持って帰ってきたんじゃが、それで測ったら、なんと俺の点数はたったの1点だったんじゃ。
This is Pom Pom's servant, I'm assuming.
あと、姫子のコーヒーには気をつけた方がいい。ここだけの話。あれは俺の知る中で一番恐ろしい飲み物じゃからな。
I also thought it was interesting when Odie was like, if only Mikhail was here. I was like, yeah, huh.
グラハムの故郷のお茶よりひどいんですか
？100倍はひどいな。
Man, if you haven't watched our playthrough of the Penacony chapter, you may not know why we're like, Misha!
あと、あやつがいつもみつきちゃんとふざけておっての。
Does this mean Pom Pom got the pacifist route? Yeah!
Oh my
gosh, yeah, it was nice when Odie brought up Mikhail.
このまま道を踏み外してしまわないか心配でならん。
そうなんですね。
If you know, you know.
まったく、お前たち乗客はみんな一緒じゃな。ミハイル。
I'm so used to shortening Mikhail to Mick because of Xenoblade.
何を考えておる？
Oh my gosh.
車掌さん、またお別れの時が来たようです。
I love this track on the OST. It's so like calming. Wow. Pom Pom's like, no, I don't want to say goodbye.
戻ってきてくれるか？
はい。
Who was Berserker? I wonder if they'll show everyone else.
でも今日聞いた話だと、あれからまた僕みたいな人たちが
I'm glad they did this with Penacony. This is really sweet.
本当によかった。
This is so cute. Because there are a lot of people in like Penacony's past. I feel like it's nice to have them be able to see how Penacony is now.
ある七死人はレールのように前へと進み続ける。それこそが請求列車です。この先きっと車掌さんが寂しい思いをすることはないでしょう。
Pom Pom. Poor Pom Pom.
聖杯戦争はもうすぐ終わります。さまよう魂の眠りにつく時間です。僕もそろそろピノコニーに戻らないと。
ミハイル、覚えておいてくれ。列車から離れてもここは永遠に七死人の家じゃ。俺はずっとここにおる。
I know, Pom Pom needs some comfort.
いつでもお前らを歓迎するぞ。
はい。では約束です、車掌さん。次にピノコニーに停車するときは、僕のため、ラザリナのため、ティエルナンのために汽笛を鳴らしてください。聞こえたら
More important Penaconian figures. For those who are confused, you always go back and watch the VODs for the Penacony chapter.
約束じゃぞ。
Gather your thoughts to the present. There really is a chance to fulfill a wish. What would yours be? Make a silent wish. Okay. Let me think. Sorry, I'm like wording it in a way that like Okay, I made mine. Did you want to make yours?
口に出したら叶わないって言うしね。
See, exactly.
あなたらしいわね。とにかくオーディさんが盛大に開いた第1回聖杯
Oh yeah, that's
戦争は
right. This whole thing was like a flashback or something. A retelling.
ミスター・レックとドクター・エドワードの協力で制作された夢の泡の映画はイプシロンで大ヒットしただけでなく宇宙で再び夢追いブームを巻き起こしたの。オーディさんとカンパニーのピノコニー支部はこれを機に大儲
There
け
you
し
go.
たそ
You
う
got
よ。
what you wanted, old Odie. He's far too. What about my appearance fee? Hey.
クランの当主とピノコニーの株主を巻き込んだことについてはアベンジュリー
Oh
さ
my
んが
gosh.
予想した通りほとんどがエンターテイメント番組の名目でごまかされたわ。巨額の賠償金や訴訟は避けられないでしょうけど、私オーディさんは
Crazy.
聖杯が起動
Yeah, I
す
want
る
my
前
hazard
から
pay.
こうなる
Hello?
ことを予想していたような気
Oh
がす
my
るの。
gosh.
そうそう、もともとあなたには個別に賠償金を支払うつもりだったんですって。
Too crude. I did
でも
work
さす
for
がのオー
you.
ディさんも
I think
そ
it
れは
only
あ
makes
まりにも
sense
俗っぽいと感じ
that I
て
be
途中
compensated
でやめたみた
properly.
い。その代わりに
Oh,
聖杯戦
the
争
cup.
で一
The
番価値
grail.
のある
Sorry.
ものを
I
私た
mean
ち
to
に
use
く
too
れたの。
plain of language. This is his apology? Oh my.
あら、聖杯の中に何か入っているわ。
Let's go look
あ
see
なた
here.
宛てのメモみたいね。
皆さん忙しそうなので
Oh my gosh.
ヒロさんを連れて先に帰りますね。掘り出し物を買い取ってくれた
Hey,
王子さんに感謝を。おかげで
Oh
自由気まま
my,
な
this
旅に出る
guy.
資金が手に入りました。
Oh my gosh.
ところで
Oh my gosh. What was your wish?
聖杯に何を願
Oh,
うの
this
か
guy.
あなたは気になりませんか？
What? I am indeed curious. I'm so
そうだ
curious.
と思っていました。やっぱりお姉さんは
Okay,
この散歩の
what's
こと
your
が
wish?
気になるんです
I
ね。
am indeed waiting for it.
実は観客の皆さんもあなたのその答えを待っていたんですよ。皆さん、今回の番組はこれで終わりですが、もし
The show's over.
本当に願いを叶えてくれるアイテムがあったとしたら、僕は世界中の人々が自由に生き、幸せで楽しい毎日を送り、自分の望みを叶え
Unless it's one of those
られ
monkeys
ること
popping
を
and it doesn't turn out to be as nice as you think. Oh my gosh. Yay! And with that, that wraps up the Trailblaze Continuance Mission for the Fate Stay Nights Unlimited Blade Works Honkai Star Rail collab. Thank you all so much for joining me for that. I think there's also like a world mission, but I'll probably just check that out on my own time. I think I want to finish more Fate first, and then maybe I'll check it out. But yeah, I hope you had lots of fun. If you want to join, I think we have another game stream this week. I only say this, I say this because next week I'm gonna be out for the week because I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed. So I'll be out for a week to recover. So we only have a few more streams before I can't talk for a week. So if you want to join me for some more streams this week, we have Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on Thursday. Although it is like the end. Like we are going to be doing the final battle sort of thing. I don't know if it's actually the final battle. There might be multiple battles. Who knows? But yeah, so if you want to get caught up, there is a VOD. And as always, I'll be sure to recap as much as I can at the beginning of stream. So you can join us for that. I also will be part of I think we're doing a Just Chatting stream with some of the Prima Project members on Iku's channel this week as well. And then I'll have a members-only stream on the weekend. So wherever it is, I'll be seeing you, whether it's this week or maybe after I recover from wisdom teeth surgery. I'll see you all then. And thank you for the well wishes. I really appreciate it. I hope it goes well too. Bye! We're gonna raid into Luto, Wuto on the YouTube side. And then on the Twitch side, let's take a look-see here. Maybe someone's playing the Fate collab. Let's take a look-see here. Maybe we'll just drop in on someone doing Honkai Star Rail in general. Let's see. La la la. No one's doing the Fate, I think. It's okay. We'll just raid on the YouTube side. I can't decide. Alright, bye!